and I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Kastle FM.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Kastle 90.3 FM, so it's 34 minutes past 6. FK Katsina say, what do you call Amanone, a one summer wabwa no, war boy tree at media, my and a holiday in Tinko for the door now, fee, a rest here, papa. I have a wonderful holiday, na enjoy the year, so come. And when you know, ko Facebook, ne so ne live or one of our comments, bribe, back in kind of amount. FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
Bibi Abakwano pay.
Adom.
Nyamia say. Shake no to 20 maba so no. I on can say on starting free no mra on starting free no mra ha sie o me kan nsem nchem akọ draw lines na je new lines na be draw no ha na me hwe why shake be draw lines na ha na me am chana no pay ye chana no pay okay I am Madrid fan me I con dey dem and na Madrid for do na support Inter Milan say na hala Inter Hala Madrid Inter, you know, and Inter ya the FKK. Why idea? But I'm man of the match. Denzel Dumfries 2 goals 1 assist. Banama 4 Kasen came from Lamine Yamal. Nah. The 2 goals 1 assist. That's a defender there. I don't know.
Defender cry. Yamal share 2 goals. Cry with that assist.
Can't be Lamine. Overflow. Oh deserve it. Denzel Dumfries.
But as you said, defender, no be 2 goals at the assist account. I mean, sure say we debate.
Yeah, sign home from Kumobibia. Young Kwame on him live FKK encore.
Yeah, come on it. Now in 7 Edia broadcast on 90.3 no UEFA Champions League. Oh, witness a wonderful game. Inter Eco PMO Spain on Monday Barcelona and a boy 3-3 and a see Eco we was sad game. Say the Dika no Dumfries about 2 goals. Was sad game and no a bar so no Barca for no 80 me bemoa a baba betete Lami Yama Ferran Torres Ebobi Yansoma Ebo Ted Gono Ongo Edeboa Basa Fono Sansona Marcus Thuram Ono Edi Canto Atana de Ma Inter Koya 3-3 was side game ma ya de 7 and so etimi dia bro na ana side no anko yam famam AFC Championship na na Champions League e baso ho no semi-final game no anko yo mutena fie Emma Kawasaki ekotwam 3-2 Emma Mososo etimi every mo entimi an qualify na Inter Miami ukopiemu ewo eyo Mososo afomo no ma CONCACAF no omoso Champions League na baso no Miami fo no Lionel Messi ni team na tena fie Emma Vancouver fo ekotwam economy ensa Emma Mososo etimu ba kwa 5-1 aggregate eyade a white cap foi enso e dia qualify omo efra ye Canada omo so etimi de ekọ monima e say dia enya dia Messi ni Ronaldo this season Champions League no omo so side on omo betimi akọ monim ye de san 7 etimi dia bro ene ade won yimo no say de dodo na afra omo no e baso e wo ho na kokopie mu dia eyade a elected be bow etna sama me na omo ene Manchester United enso e dia boy ni e wo ho 7 p.m. and a game here Basso Tottenham ebe tna almost one new stadium hon na afi omo any Bodo Glimt and so Eddie Aboni ewo hona Conference League no semi-final games no so Basso na yade a Bobuko from Garden omo tena fie no money Chelsea about 7 p.m. so and a Real Betis ebetena fie any Fiorentina Bobuko no and so timi about Premier League and game back where Basso Nottingham Forest and so any Brentford and a betimi aboy 6:30 and a sa game way and so a betimi out of form na ye beto aso akwanim na ye hwe said the reactions now and so AC kokoya ya ntempa na ye timi awuramu so etimi ede amawo na ne de dikan eye Hansi Flick okasa ye edify ye Jude Conde eye ni pro koko prayer na game no ntimi ambon wi ofrimo osi ye ntwen na ne enkosi na nwumere so no ade a medical team no be assess ya branch no no mo hu the extent of any prayer no how serious eye obetena fiache anase season no enso so and the awia ne sa na so be back aba besi akan enso atimi ede ama eye Barcelona nti coach no ede sansem no ede ama ba on the game itself no saying eno osi ehu game na si ekokoye ni players no so de okachiro mo sa no mkoye ana.
It's we started really not good. It was 2 goals, but we came back, and I think also the first half we played good. Second half we played good. It was a fantastic match for the fans, for everyone who loves football. At the end, it's the first match, the first leg. The second leg is in Milan, and we have to win it. We have to win it. It's a final before the final.
What were you thinking when in the minute 21 you were losing 2-0, and after that you have been received another goal, 3 goals? It's so many goals for this Barcelona. You have to improve in that moment.
Come on, this is you also can see that we are speaking about the semi-final in the Champions League, and there are four big clubs and great clubs, and also they are experienced, very mature team, and they show this today. And of course the set pieces, they have 4, 5, 6 players over 190, and it shows.
Enti a show uhwe quality a clubs no ewode adu semi-finals no ntimi kwa kaso ya basanti odi amia nshaw enti 3 goals no mo concede dia nanso behwe opponent no mo ne omo boy no omo eya de yepa enkankan ba na set pieces na omo ewo tall guys nkrofo mo why wo ho enti omo ba begina woni ho no ma na ese bo no mo pimpim ede atum ti ho bi na yehu ye no Hansi Flick de San 7 no e by say nei omo beko akọ wo San Siro no ma ko finish qualification no enso no mo etimi ede akọ mo ni me no eye nsama no so etimi de gente be final before final sa second leg omo ninta enso ede beko akọbọ ni no e wo no me no ye nsama di floor e by na uru mo Dumfries so no energy man of the match no enso edc ni na so nso kasa kakra for games ai 3-3 no mkobo de enso mo ko prepare na next game no makobo.
We worked hard both to play this match. Was a tough period with the injury for both, and I'm back. I'm happy that I'm back, and I'm happy with the team performance tonight, and we're looking forward to the next matches.
Yes, so Praga crowd na any so timi buy on time. No so abeboa no club Inter Milan na any 3-3 ko wie no mo kofie no makobo mo atwen basafoi na so mo amom ho atro mo pa no yensem otimi de buy when so ono an goalkeeper Yansoma enso etimi we saka kra e de efa so na a good game draw no e ya nisa.
I think in the end it's a good point. It was a tough game. Barcelona do a good pressure, really aggressive. It was in the beginning difficult for us to find the good solutions, but we scored quickly 2 goals, and I think in the end, when you see the game, it's a good point for both teams.
Yes, yetine eno eyan sama Yansoma goalkeeper no gina mu de ma Inter Milan o cheche punches ne shot ni na no otimi ade sansam no e buy say 2 quick goals no mo share no e ade etimi boy Inter Milan ye pa ma draw no so etimi e ba so de sansam no AC ho enso e de emaye na okopiem a branti a ye friend Marcus Thuram enso etimi e de ne de ba ebusan say Lamine Yamal betimi akaso na best player so far in the world, and I say that be best players no omo eye French for do di kan eye Ousmane Dembele do toso eye Kylian Mbappe Lotin ansana Lamine Yamal enso so etimi abanemu mo hwa branch na akrawesa no ne modern no e wo so ye papa na emum no eno so eye nsemo otimi de ba say so yi ni best player so far there Ousmane Dembele or Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappe ono so Real Madrid no omo ebeba eja eye Lamine Yamal eno so ye nsema wo timi ede emayen e wo sansama epiemo UEFA Champions League no games na eno so etimi eba so no na okokopiem e won nsem foforo dia Nottingham Forest em for mo nsem twam dia won owner ye friend Evangelos no papa no dia ba ene se wo yi ne ho e dia free club no ensensem, especially say obey that leading role we play at the amom as owner no no SPA na administratively or ye nyoma at the amom no yes o twene ho enso etimi edi afri mu esan say nei our club akwa for Olympiacos into one person sa a conflict of interest no UEFA for the bebo mutisi say o twene ho o se enye permanent and na we no nemom na temporary into okohe na o matoto nyoma obesa abante na Evangelos Marinakis the hon 7 ne etimi ade bro say sisi ade Nottingham Forest club no watwe ho asinchen kakra manfo India nim no mo so enhwe entoto nyoma emfa ma omo ene se de kan no Conference League baso Europa League so baso tie beko ne ahya de from on boy Europa no honom na Ruben Amorim coach at the Manchester United yebusa no and our game boy big game pa San Mamés I let it be Bao Kushia Nico Williams mo Inaki Williams mo and I know mo Ekwakobo na team no so no say na esi etie e wo ho amo and I have labo so sa game on betimi akobobi.
We've seen Amad Diallo and Matthias de Ligt are involved. Are they fit to start?
To start, no, but they can be on the squad to the game. And the rest of the players, we have game tomorrow, then we have to train here Friday. So we need to prepare not just this game, play this game, but also prepare the next game against Brentford. So we took a lot of, especially young kids, to prepare the next game.
Enti eno nsema Ruben Amorim de buy say nei esan so mo games how do be egu amunim ti no preparation so mo ye no mo tonsa efre ye young guys ni bi so mo bra be hihiem say de be o mo so benya da feel no emre eso so mo hi omo a o mo so atimi aba be sia kan e wo sa game no mo o de san 7 no so etimi e de ma ye ni obisa no say na Manchester United o mo mentality no esiyete to win the trophy ana say nei say na nyoma siko.
Does it feel like there's a different edge around the team heading into this match, given the importance of it?
Not just in the team, but in the fans, in you guys also. So everybody knows that is really important for our season. We know that nothing is going to save our season, but this can be huge, winning a trophy, and also to get in Champions League, to have European games next year could change a lot of things in our club, even in summer.
Yes, yentene ekwan Manchester United for betimi afa so akobo UEFA Champions League next season ibino and so betimi age sa Europa League into omo ehwe so mbe yiro mo no mo etimi age na bossa ekwan na to and so etimi edi amomo no yensema Ruben Amorim and so ekan for Manchester United ekwan a omo so betimi afa so no mo etimi age trophy ewo honum na yebekọ yanim na yetimi atwa so ewo Ange Postecoglou coach edi ema Dortmund anase ne Tottenham bobuko no na papa na kasa e de efa aye game no so e ba so no na wo hwa se de sitie ne dikan ebusa no se de nyoma esi eten pressure egu chem ye papa na this season no we have a very bad one and no say na o kan efa ho.
It's a hell of a way to frame that question, Matt, about look I said before, and I get we're trying to run two parallel things here of a really disappointing season in terms of the league, but I just don't think that we can do anything other than really concentrate on an unbelievable opportunity we got before us. I just think, irrespective of what kind of season you have, how often will you be in this position? History tells you not that often, irrespective of how strong you are as a club, even the strongest clubs in terms of Europe. So any thought of what's going to happen next year or what's happened this year, or I just don't think is really of any importance. And as I said last week, I think you ask any Tottenham supporter, what's further most in their mind right now, what's going to happen next year, or us hopefully trying to get to a final of Europe and the opportunity to win some silverware. I think the answer would be just concentrate on them now, and that's what I'm doing.
Yes, and Tianoya and some of Panaris idea go on him say they almost when you find opportunity. So betimi age trophies na bibia konkan dia mo say na season betimi aba betimi aba omodi ye pa wanhwa kruwa ba kokra unjibi season bi wono so a nyoma nhyeda nkoye emfa mouse anenso no obetimi age trophy nti sakonya no na aba dia ma Tottenham Hotspur sabre semi-final game no mo kobo mo hwe so mbeti yire mo no mo so atimi qualify e dia kodru final no mo akwaji kruwa no na oni Bodo Glimt na elbo sa club wi amo eha adwene ye papa unni mo wo Scotland no mo etimi Asia bobo bebre san na wasase wo opponent anu ombebo no.
They're a really attack-minded team, Bodo Glimt. You've had experience of playing them twice before with Celtic. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, no, they've been pretty consistent the last few years. Obviously, the same manager and sort of core group of players, but definitely a distinct style of football that they've stuck to and have had success with. They've been pretty consistent in obviously Norwegian league, but also in Europe. Every game they've played, irrespective of the opposition, they've played some really good quality opposition in Europe. They've always been really competitive, and I think that's just born from the fact that they're very stable and have a clear sort of understanding of how they play their football. So it'll be a good challenge for us.
Yes, it's a good chance. Had my Tottenham say ne omo so bayiro mo timi abo ni ya qualify ko mo ni na Bodo Glimt for no ni mo be the last 4 years ni a odi a kire ni omo hye abobo boy emra no set no mo be si sam pempen so the same coach na ene wo na de abako wo hu wo sa club no say so mo ewo mo kromo na so mo bo league na omo si sense players no ubon say omo ntanya bi mbo no mo de omo bo league ni pa omo bo league no ubon so omo ba Europe no mo asesem na different squad and as players na eba babonte team a omo rotate omo ho eno ye nsema ono so etimi kan de fan na James Madison ono ejina players na nem ekasa e de efa de kan ko ebisa no se masa mo performance no enso ani o nti mo coach no mama pressure e da no so dodo say na o kan fa ho.
Oh, we're behind the manager 100%. I think he's a great man. I think, listen, he's the first person to tell you. I've heard it myself that we've had a poor season, especially in the league. We've been very good in Europe, but the league season's probably been unacceptable, and we can all take a collective responsibility for that. But he's my manager, he's my gaffer. I respect him an awful amount. And listen, the narrative is something that we players try and keep away from because it's not healthy to read into what you lot are talking about the manager's position. I just know that I come into work every day and see the lads listening, taking on the messages, how he wants to play, and the coaches, and trying to do what's best for this club. And like I said, we're in a very good position in Europe where we can still have a special season under his management. So I'll continue to do that till the day he isn't here. You know, he's my manager, and I respect him an awful amount, like I just said. So that'll continue.
Into your respecting the coach, no can be in Premier San. Ewan some more kind we say pressure. Edai Ange Postecoglou so ninja players no performance na enshada enso eni no mo enye consistent this season o se ubisa coach ko be catch enso e first person na ono James Madison ebopini coach no ene ko kasa e hwe kwan betimi afa so na afi o mo hyebre e o premiership no betimi assessant nti o mo di nkomo pa nti coach ne de omo ebo na chidom ehwe se nyoma ebetimi akoyi enso etimi ede amana no yensama James Madison ede fire ni coach no ebisa no se game no se na osi ehu no se a huge game na de di kan cross gen garden for no omuni mo ye pa nti omo players no so abo mo pa.
Yeah, James, this is a huge game for the football club, for you and for the players. How big is this for you in your career?
Yeah, it's huge, yeah. I mean, I think come the end of when you get to the end of your career and you look back, it's probably not many times any player's probably been in the European semi-final, once, twice, few times if you're lucky, if you're at the real big clubs, whatever, but I think we have to use that we're in the final four of a massive competition in Europe and use that as motivation to have a great tie on Thursday and away in Bodo as well in the following Thursday, because we've got a real special opportunity. There's obviously been a lot of talk about the form and it being quite a poor season, but we still have the opportunity to do something very special, and we're in the last four of European competition, and we've earned that. You know, you don't just get placed there. We've earned that. We deserve to be here. So a challenge that we're going to relish, yeah, and it starts on Thursday night. Yeah.
Everything is going very quickly, fast-paced. I think big matches big players come about. We all like to play these matches. Every little kid wants to play at Old Trafford, at least visit at the stadium, and so looking forward to the match and also for the return leg too.
Yes, Yentine no yen sama mo bo home first or mo hwesa game no so betimi di nkunim big players or jinu tum so a big player antene e ba no sa eye tag no e ba mu sa dia na wo say do sa situation moment ya game kese ba so no na wetimi make difference no ntene mo bo first game no Old Trafford so mbeko no mo akwakoyi e de free san say onim say nei player bi asi so obepesa either so obeko say excursion obeko akwakoyi Old Trafford say wono so nyakonya obeko no akobo game e wo ho ntisa no no so election no yansem otime de buy na yebisa no say obehye ana no so ono any de say abrani bi nya na obehye go dia mani team na so ade assess so e ka ho.
Well, hopefully I score, and I always try to contribute to the team by making assists and scoring, something that I have in mind. I'm going to try and keep working and hope I can score many goals tomorrow and that we can have a better result amid the return leg. I'm quite cool. We have very excited about the match and we'll do everything in our powers to win.
Tiombe yo mu bibia wo mo ahodim no mutumi mu na so mo atimi akodi nkunim esa game no mo say ni as attacking player there would do it ni so obehye goals ni bi na so watimi create bi wa ma assist no bi so wa hye bi ntia no adwuma a woni mu so pesa oye na obeye sa game no mo de sansem no enso my Enzo Maresca wa Conference League ni mu amanfo atepe no say oni Chelsea mo enkonkwaje na de di kan Owajen Garden for no ejina wanim na say na wanim sankrofo say na home preparation so towards that game.
I'll be honest, I don't know a great deal about Djurgården. I'm interested to know how many games do you watch of them in your analysis and prep, and how many games do your analysts watch to make sure that you know any tricks they might have up their sleeve tactically?
Personally, I watch 6 games, some of the Conference League and some of the league, the game they have. They have a little bit, the only thing is that in the league they use players that they don't use in conference, and in the conference there are players that they don't use to play in the league. So it's not easy to analyze. Then also the pitch here is a bit different from the one that we are used to play every game, and we're going to try to prepare the game in the best way, thinking about all these small details that they are important.
Yes, yentene usha Maresca so can the same thing anje kan no say nei usha Djurgården for na omono pressure bi anse de ni omo so nto omutimi rotation no e wo ho no ma enwoma e konkan e de emom to nim say de bia no omo e de sa energy no ni sa vibe no na Enzo Maresca enso e de sansem no e fa Djurgården for so onimo mu ye pa at least omo 6 games bi omo abode e ade a wo hwe omo ntene oni technical team no e betimi analyze na omo so etimi add to me the star strategy betimi akwamo mako win this game na ebisa no say Chelsea game yi as a Conference League no beginning na man for say more fun serious na final no opeso konam koje na say why not on person konam koje
is a little bit worried about that, but we are not in a moment that we can say okay, we decide to save players for Sunday. This is a semi-final, it's a European competition and we want to be in the final.
In the last round, Reece James talked about the team potentially having disrespected the competition, the second leg against Legia. Is that almost a good thing that they might have got that out of the system, that you've had the warning not to take anyone for granted?
Yeah, perfect. No, don't take nothing for granted. As you said, I don't think we disrespect the competition. Probably that game, I said many times, when you win the first game 0-3, the second one you try to manage a little bit, the game, and probably that's been the big mistake. But I don't think we disrespect the competition, because since we start, we try to be every time very professional in all the competition. But for sure that game was not our best game. But probably the reason why is because again in 0-3 away, and the next one also because in 2 days, in 3 days I think we play Fulham away, so we were also trying to manage a little bit the players and the first result, but it's good that happened because hopefully it's not going to happen again.
Yes, yentene nya dia science sama to momoni Ligia woso e boy omoto Ligia foi ema first la unko twom economy ensa na obi anim se Chelsea for by the twaso etumire ya dia Ligia for no ema game na adwo mo nsam na ema omutimi qualify na no se sa attitude no na enya dia ombe twaso akwa ebimti game amo afa ni serious final no on person omo konom kobo no mo eje eno ensem Enzo Maresca so kan ye e de efa sa game no ho ye begina so amana ni sem no yemfa nyina nsia dia kan twaso dia mon Kastle 90.3.
Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports and I at National Paya. Yede esomo de beda FK Kase sa wode akopie mu amanone na yakohtie eho ensem no ye ba na fe ya baba beto aso etumi enso edi ama ewa ha na yedi enkomo ewo dwumadi ne so Osman de Venga at na say mekwa koma na kwa ba enche bia na fe di nkoma ma menya o message on 0244 743143 0244 743143 fa message ne fa hobra na mekenkan e wo show ne so emfa ma menyi fi once aba ne friend na fe yentumi ento asom na yemra emedi enkomo e wo ha I'll say let's say sorry to Barcelona fans because Barcelona they will lose their next match. Okay, ma mento aso na fe me fa kakra enso so I say still no retreat, no surrender. Vesca Barca. Okay, let's wait and see. Barcelona. Now, I'll say good morning. Update me on Man United by Gospel. More fire. Okay, Gospel. Yeah, the man you for one sem no ebi ebeba. Good morning, Miss Ruby. I'm Andrich Omar inside Sikeduase. Please, more updates on Man City transfer news. Greetings to all my Sikeduase guys. Okay. Now I'll say good morning, Miss Ruby. I go by the name Critical inside Abuenu. PSG and Inter to qualify to the grand finale, and it's for PSG. Extend my greetings to all Madridistas. And Memfa we chat to na Yemra. I'll say good morning, Miss Ruby. We the Madridistas are fighting for PSG and Inter Milan. And okay, but not Arsenal and Barcelona. I'm your boy, Vinny Jr. at Anchor for Manteman Kebi and Audiway. And so it to me a day a buy. Osman, good morning.
Good morning.
We who are there?
Uncle Ponado, maybe I boko.
The Danyamia say, Yamia do miss me here. Everyone who gave me say,
oh, game wages it, Ruby. You cannot quite try your home pass and zero. Bassa cannot do the job.
Saho
goes into Obashe, but into Subashe.
The young boys are they are very skillful, they understand. Could make it TV and intouch the wicked blocks against high pressing. The game no basa per 1,000 minutes crank intani on the ball. Omudi ya basa. Unse basa boys na young boys are they are very skillful, they understand football. But Inter so chiro say oh your young boy na wo ba. Ajini no can challenge everything on this planet. Ha, we don't freeze no. Baby say, oh, ya media man, wobby. Taking shoulder say, jam guy in this time. Champions League, no. I feel my understand is Inter, so a chance. So that's so underrated Inter, you are making a mistake. Game na in a game plan, by Barca team, a very solid team. Baby, a chance in the great chances. Or many Real Madrid won, they forced Madrid to win the game. And let baby or Lamine Yamal, Rafinha goes or share. The Barcelona ain't born any day, any time. But Inter say you can't underrate them. We game no, we a chance when they do no more coach. We make my years play proud cry. We born South African game no. Baby a bo. Or a banner baby a sit baby a bo sa to 90 minutes. They do 80 feet in come bonus they have only Congo, dear Congo Benin. Burkina Faso wabi a sale branch as one line. Only more bar first 80 feet minutes no more bonus is the first 5 minutes. Last minute na everyone as a bassa for na Brafina almost charge a game in the go so. But Rafina mono any Yamila man that makes them exceptional. Game no be a city na Rafinha training was so the old direct and a bamo never sabi diffuse wagene. And they have a game for the second leg no and pay the job. Because Inter na be Chinese walk Italy abonten so Pope a woman ya brenema to money of Vatican abonten so na oyiba we gonna get away three and you obe tigel no three sana. Konko omo ko ka omo no mo fie la mi mo no so nyanya omo fini aisa omo ko ka omo agu achiro omo be di money too omo kila ba ko defend ya de bia blow ni ti say Salmania ni yeyi ne tebi omo be den papa bobo na ni so ni kan la bosi ta
Ekunuma dine Barcelona second leg no eno said Osman Adam for analyze game no ntino Pope who I say Rome Italy abontin so bia so ayehye o Barca o ba kwa be there ho ntino enye easy ntino. It was an interesting game and yenche shake no perfi na wa ba shake kasa pipa so what to shake shake kasa just say ball no there enye offside you go no shake say enye offside and no akwa shake nya akwa be so o kaseti ala mi ya ma munyam shake abotre
what's our team
Real Madrid
is what you expect
o mesisi wo pa what the drawings ni bibia send me I'm saying no person kono a obaha na otumi baba ye na ote ho ya o say o dey draw by 5 a.m. crowd o dey adina send me say me hwe drawing na o dey mechanic FKK mechanic shake ne comment my kind of comment na man we say I say na all can enya agrodio there the near be abre no ti no anope o fear on sorry na omra na omeye adwuma no I share comment ne fama na wo de tie o de kan kra ya la me nyama ba no de nya de metumi aka wo hom. How can this ball be offside? The leg fine, but the referee look at the hand at all. The hand they play Inter outside. At one point, hand they do offside, but a cut Barca hand no be offside. Oh, Hiani Ahuchenti, Barca have forgotten that they are UEFA Lona. Chihuahua in the past. They think we have forgotten. A thief is always a thief. Upon all this, then them fear, them want brand Madrid. FKK. So who say, husband, I will say, and then they say, any brepa.
The leg no fine. And none of the offside whoop, but the son and son offside. Hey, shake.
Foot now.
Yes, also the leg, they're fine. Offside, no honor. But the son and son offside behind. Why analysis?
So we the best. Okay, and see, everybody did some comment later on the show now. Yet to me, I've shared. But many messages in friend from now. Yet to me, and to us so now. You have said the name But the first segment, you know, you bedding come ye po racket ears so cracking come on referees, you know, or racket I can send him. And the far referees, you know, a beto just say yeah the referees nika. And pa confirm say a candidate a biwom, but they are working around things so much here. But to be uncle come out to you, I can't do but they're not referees no omon chom home fan free league in omon chom home fan free. Must say hi, Miss Ruby. Inter have a strong team from Starboy inside me pass them and a Starboy the way they are back. Good morning, I'm Darling Boy from Abakam. Inter will okay. I don't know. The next by 2-0. Okay. Okay, aka Mary, and I'll do it by also Interwell, but one farmer, whether will win or will lose, I don't know. Good morning, Miss Ruby. Tell Osman that Barca is not Arsenal, and it can never be Barca. We have the men. Osman, they have the men. Do you have the men?
Boys, they have the boys.
Oh, you have the boys.
They have the boys. They have the men up front. But they they have the boys.
No comment. There is no revenge for Barcelona. Inter all the way by gospel. And all the way Eddie Abba. Good morning, Miss Shobi, to you and your crew. The final of the UEFA Champions League is going to be Inter versus PSG. The Italians are now finding their football rhythm once again. How beautiful would it be for these two teams, a French and an Italian team, to reach the final? It's sad that the GOAT and his deputy, Messi and it's sad that the GOAT and his deputy, Messi and Ronaldo, Messi the GOAT, deputy the Ronaldo, couldn't qualify their teams. Sabaya inside Zion and all the way. And so to me, Eddie Abba. I mean, now so message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143.
The real pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle the Sports King.
Yenny come out ewo jumedi in the so. It's 7 minutes past 7. Yaba the first segment ne so. GFA boss ora Ketia so kraku. I confirm say GFA association no omo the referees eka eno di ampa, but they are working around the clock to fix it. Na ora Ket HM say ama for the omo can start times wasem. Say start times ede FA nika sika bia kemu pa ni na ya de a eka ho bia mene omo twiska ebi eni honom enu ti no obi anya abotre nya de a referees no ebe twom ho ede afri Ghana league ni mu say ball no omu eni biem ball no de omu bedi am bibia e kama ene ka no so omo no makasa ama womo agitum say exka no omu betua ede ama omo. It was a GFA who sika almost spending annually on match officials across various levels of football at Tieniepa. 7.5 million Ghana cedis. 7.5 million Ghana cedis. And annually almost spending on match officials across all levels of football. And to omo bora visoko, omo bomo kapa, nemo omo trainer se ma. ene ana eha adwenye papa penti obesre se obibia enya abotre na games ne de omuguso aye ho adwuma omuhwa ne mu se referees no ebetumi enso edi a game no. Now, we acknowledge the debt and assure our match officials that they will be paid. Into referees no with your uncle to Srepa was Sremo. We face challenges due to unpaid monies from Star Times, which has affected our cash flow, but we are committed to ensuring match officials are paid. And no koma or they buy or Star Times edomoka $915,000 $950,000 and your racket to quick on referees no omoka but or still move to ya zikana mochia emma omoboka referees no pa but zikana kemunti no referees no so enya abotre ombedi game no weekend ombedi game no omo ntwa mo ho fan free league ni miti no eno ne chechemu a racket e dia ba Osman racket in semini
Ruby, my mem chair, young listeners in Yana, Yama, Obiara Quaba from Rockers Freeway. Now, and one I said, I will be our Waka Yahoma, she show we, oh, yeah, number 1 in the region and beyond. Now, we are streaming live on Facebook on Sunday. Baby Barry will be on Washington Bottom now. Now, a quack show, maybe a room of Facebook, I quite like a page and I share. Now, commenting also as Abba. Afi yama show no tum na on trend no yet number 1 wo honom see akwa set box no Kastle 90.3 keep cause yen hye so na yen tum na yen ne dom Ruby in sama keto kreku or kawe anope was about cham I know I didn't think and people would complain but Ruby mama penu so maka in fact me show be ara horoba but in some or Ruby or you would rather some American so keto pada on kan yen there. If na warrior no say Star Times and can fan but want to monitor referees in the count. One streams of income it is only TV rights pay. No when you the music na was I when I do referees in the count. Is the way he's telling us. You see, I didn't channel pa and they made it. And can impose on control and call you holiday. But I banisi young quejuma. Until the commemorates May Day no. And what could biaro your jumia or your jumabiano. Obia deserve that. Ne fair share of no jumezi or orizi obi na kwa agreement the bosomosun. Ezi da mujumezi wie aya da mazi wie ezi mama da miska ABC da mama da minim poko no se ahye bona o che tum na ezi do wo honom ket no so ba na already na ezi no oya akwa papa bi a onye no mbofo mo tena fie na de be ka cha no mbofo mo na onye na yere dai yanyi sika wo honom o ene boso ma so wontu amaka menyi sika ntene wonya abota menyi sika momo won bi na mbofo mbo pei wakoto mpopo da otena bi e ba wajeje kebab na onye bi e oronom papa no oti na fie no ka cha oda onyi sika wo fie no into number 1 chire kom number na onye ne ye one title one belt wonye maye na won bo na won bo mpa ma na yakopon no mani sika dan papa no wo fie o ye hianyi into fie no gari na wo bazi ifie no obato ton momwan na wedi ediban simple ampesi bi na wabo abom bi na was aka no wezi but the same I said mom I respect the food but I think evaluation order do no ana ya kan wase because I no bo insha da anyazin ekita 20 Ghana botum agba pese kama ezi but in say per fried rice base 1 pack no on number 60-70 series ano so yerebo so mu no na musu ba ne bi na efe no order na ezi nti yetena fie yenye sika ye botu referees ne kaw na mom asan efe no obotum enye sika wato pickups da ma ne RFs. Oh yes. Obotum enye sika ne administrators so won yedwuma mente da bosom asem wo call strike da anati bi da executive committee members kind of bosom so awodu tuan won tuan wan kaw edwuma no po wa na dan oh temporary job executive committee members edwuma na wo no first na won tuan wan kaw wonya allowances kaka bi but the last time we call congress no we cut in the form we pass the resolution me you can say each member busum bia so close to 4,000 Ghana cedis and what you was one get to kwana na allowance won one foreman has he ever complained eko the GFA administration one mo na won twa workers na won kawa bodyguards are what the catch na when won koba na won twa won kawa you see Ruby born na ye okrom hade no if you don't respect the main actors of the game no run kodo until na yet na Cape Coast hade Dr. Osman or lecturer
sure
na we je na adwuma wo ho no wa fa ka wa hade o ko na ligu o ko di match oko bofo car hwe the risk involved second okodo ho no na onye busuyin bia ho no o chiro ka the hotel oko so obezizi it was coming pumpo na ezeman na esma ka bo ma ba 4 months ba 3 months entum ntua na ka na ba ka chende wonya abotar me was so efese ka wo fifa grant a wo sika enya no wan ko tin me be disconnect fa I mean what sort of mentality is this? Ruby, there is something we call priorities and a scale of preference. How the economy is here. So you know that thing. In the Yatina Hade, when you say Wuska 100 cities, na a bottle seminar, a bottle biasazi, a bottle spray, a bedidi, a bashatter, a bia a bottle utility bills. A to me rank the minimum in your nation, no more hints no here pa. Moya pana you cannot do away with no. Dama nyamano na 100 cities no. Atoba na ate China dama the 1G and ade be dama need to know a cater of those ones no. Now fen kind of work with China bia able to aye without it no. Later then you come back na baba share aye hwedwuma anamobwa. It's as simple as that. It's me efe na mu wosika close to how many $1,000 and what kwata pickups no. Watch was man kofo no. Pickup kuru ni sika. Ruby me are very sure the ABA bione ba se ni sika bi secondary kaboma. Nka referee say botu meze tue won ka wo no. Because 7 million Ghana cedis into dollars no it's almost about 400,000. Then up 400,000 on the bia or just 1 week accumulation bio. It is the a coward that was your chair washing wo tue ho no. Then you come and tell me the FN is can to know. So want to a TV writer e to me nyeska na phone tia referees in the cow. Na who's can about coffee no nyina no intend to ntwa bi fan to there e bo to referees
no mo tietia nka ka cheche na e ka kraso so ba na ebi akem
no Ruby you see say da mana I da yes on kutu pade won kodon wanye dem
me friend be friend me na adwuma na me ye no last season no friend me no obisa am say na this season ye ma ye say na am so this season the adwuma no me nka ho bi akem na office dey mpo na akem na wo dey na be dey akem kra nje mo come match day centers ne dey from referee to match commissioners to VM for nya akem
I imagine
akem
you want to
akem
akem and yes center referees
yes
match commissioners
VMOs obia dey akem obia sikamai
so imagine now these are the main actors of the game so game you bring investment game we so be no Ghana de wa konanyim so be ya ogyanyim pokro wondo that is the officials match commissioners they are there yes granted they are very important but referees they are the most important in the game because they cover ball na say about there wa fix match ah famu na woboa onye referees na say about referee kwa kojiska wa koji dubious penalty tumpo yo yezi kwa koji against Heart of Folk in kotoko match ye hu be okrom ha
no kojiska
no wa kojiska It's referees and show one yeah. The tendency there. Obaje bribe no. Ikoma ade.
I was sure.
Now when you turn the company obaje bribe no. Na you turn the call. What are we saying? It will be me feel that a misplaced priority na FA no. What the nezu wade no. And this is sheer incompetence by the FA president. And they can say about integrity. This is one of them. Our administrators na you want yeduma no. Who executive committee members no. Every month and you schedule one cow.
No,
they pay them. And they tell come at a point in time we're complaining there. FIFA grant is covered. You know, was here. What kind of was the chain? Administrative charges. Administrative is coming in alcohol. Internet a corporate sponsorship bumper. About time that what to component be what's administration. The miscan was here then. So you want to tell me that in that year league, we are clubs over the leagues no. You get money for them. They treat you once square down. A two meter bus at them. But referees now watching them now. Game on what to what border investments one brand. Once they catch one, you don't have money to pay them. When you try TV right, 10 years can from one. Ruby.
Yeah. Okay, Asma the Venga and Yatile channel. I would say pa. I would say say
lecture moi.
Mr. Miyamau.
Dr. Osman Biama. Dr. Osman when name. Referees, police fool. Then penny then the people want integrity just because of people can carry one attitude. What kind of corrupt one? And I will be meeting a day. Now, boss, I want the Munkonk be more from one. More can also mam lorry fay. Oh, mam try oh, mam accommodation ska. Me quite dubious miss and maybe I must to Martin Biano. I will do it. One of our force him the minute. On your boss, our force man. This is the attitude that if an archery free no cromadi. They don't respect them. Because I respect one now. Some of these things we know on Chadosi. you guys are living good. Shakas are with them. Shakonvoy what not to come bodyguard. Sometimes please escort. And a GFA president also to Kono Kromadi. Then you know Jessica. But then referees now about my game no oya kono. Game about to attract investment no. You don't regard them. And on the referees, when you referees no. In this what kind of way majority of them they will still be eating, they will still be feeding. Man can quite charge as a lecturer. Menjema Kotua. Mon fam bomb call them to get the Ghana Premier League match. No major mebucha for honum. And now every week we are miscanizing miska fiano. Whiska less than 1,500 cities. On dumpo and put a botia. But executive committee members now, what into the baby no, we are what one was ama all the national teams in Yinano. What can win a score more? Because what can the 17 now, or budget per diem, or quite a tournament or budget score one and the 15th for 1 hour can win. About this score choice one. As they are winning bonuses, over choice are one. Black Stars free, what could be? Referees at all could be that. If you retired referee simple at the GFA, what's a what per management committee members be for a certain level we put him under on C.
Okay. Osman Davanga, no any atene kano I use FPA or anyway FPA woman bob ne bob bed him na nia we kakra wo mtino me baba be hwe makona ne FKK mamra ho na fe ni komo
I said person manage me yin kakra
manage na bend
Osman ko you but me from kakra me tie ni nsem deeply and no more mo person mo structure referee no o mo sika sem no mo salary ni we no utie ni nsem na no kana o say o ma referees no ya wo say ka every game week bia on be make payment at the amomo but don't say sika ni swa and our referees no ka say that be the way they na say and there on person mo yedu until at least game 5 and I say week 5 and yeah okikabuma na wotua atimi at the amomo nti mimi hunu say ni tua na ya din the amomo because at the end pile up ekikaboso so as a leader I feel say now ohun a way near kwan obefa so de omo ye ebebo omo ewom de say sika ni so nti say bia say nye game week na mpo ne be mo bia 2 weeks and I say 2 games be movie near the amount 3 games but I feel say 5 no mo keka boss no e ma ne do so nti de kan could be say bia sa one instant be e bia game week 1 atwam 2 3 4 5 and amasa can yes so referees no so hu say at the end there can kra na can say 5 weeks so ye na any say pa ho because who nim or say sika na ready da ho no my was wotimi ade mai enti between this no say they no see chire there no person ka ma memete na se nyina ne say ase sade ne keka boso a na ni tua no ya ayomo ya but don't say oba form wa mani buonfu un say before says I interview say ba be baso no na group bi mo from concern referees atro omo the petition baby omo the file no so nya baby abeka se na be because omo the command julaka the question no true at eket no ka so omo ni mo san say omo nim say obey sa de na wo say oye a group omu anymore registered in Ghana yemrenim at least ubetimi a petition omo but omu ni mo biasa omu ni any registered group bia say from Concerns Referees Association of Ghana and into ometimi a petition infinity ohun bi biasa but what the no so etoncha doesn't also mean say concern bia ni ho and we accept here say the waka wa no say omo the referees nika but omu gusua omo prepare boabo tu anamon say o be timi ababa betu amoka o say the woman say a hard dream because sikana nka seswa and sikana nso so emba on time and o say enye so more sponsorship bi omo e de ma referees no na ye omo a efe no and omo bom ho ka o si we nyina no enka clubs no adwuma nti no mu yi sa pressure ni nyina free clubs no amitie
of course
o si enye efe no adwuma a wo so omo ye clubs no omo asede se omo fa referees no ho ka every game week bia no clubs no na wo so omo fa but efe na fa de atom so de be clubs no so ho be hihan omo but ade a wo be se wo be fa se wo ye no enye se wo koye ni biara ubetimi nti na wo fa say wo ye and we all expect say on bema referees no I feel okay. Obviously the system na nkasa no ya structure no ebie kwan na tum for people to be corrupted. So and down that the system na sitien say e wo ho no mebo kwan ma obia say nipa no be corrupt or clubs no and one say clubs bi on power fa no and asa work on clubs na nkasa fa no phone wa friend dada masa o bada bay de na ebetimi ayama o ye befa hotel ka befa odidiem ka me nka say referees na ebo kwan no to ba clubs na nkasa no so mo pe bibia ye no ebia directly on ba say me ba be ye wi ama o say be di mame but wo ye sa de ni mawa wo ye nipa de wa hwe say wama token so ho wa exchange token e de ama obi wa kire doka krade a kire nipa bi o de sa moment na ya hwe nipa ni behavior enti ho ye sa de na referee no nipa obedwene sa de nyina ho ama say nei enyoma ba ku mienu miensa say de na bi mu complain about 50-50 balls ne sa nyoma ni nyina no sa home benefit ne sa nyina no obetimi aye etimi de ama the said club a obo ofienti in order to avoid this nyoma na say obe limit no how ade no be kosoro no e was say u pay omo on time sika o kan o de aba Ghana sika o say Ghana sika no boma bo se na ho hyehyew na ayem hyehyew ena na o hwe o link omo cars na aye tomo omo no say e bia ka mienu miensa na nan bi ebetimi akava saa sika ni nyina saa sika na o ka say every season bi o de bo omo ka no ebetimi akava ni nyina say FIFA sika ni bia ebetimi akava ni nyina ba FIFA sika ya referees nso e bo ya bi na omo ye eti say o priority ni say referees no obe show mo amomo ani age na game no mo die di ni ye wa adwene fam ni akomapam a e wo so mo die ne edikan tika sasika yi ka de yi na fa ka o se kekan on o de sa o mfa show mo nsem kra se de o mo pese me ye sure say o pese o tu mo ka empo for the rest of the season ni na mpo pese o yi sa ka ni free wa ko betimi aye free wo on ti sanka eye ade da wakoma so pa na o se wo ye willing se o pese wo ye na eno ya ade edikan e wo wish list no so a kanu na wo se ka wo ye di kan discuss about omo cars no makwa akoton se obia ni ho obetimi a stand against say men talk as farmer or crop for RF for no of course they are working omutu kwan omukọ eye ekwan tintin ko ekobo adwuma ema ye nyina mpoji tum say already omo adwuma no omo ya dada sanse ododo na in fact most of them ewo omo cars omo use omo de ebia fuel and na obe fuel omo no omo de akwa but in terms of air car ne de omo wo bi omo e de contain no nhyeda enye issue it wa na ye mu bi ka say eno shouldn't be a priority but obehwem no nyoma baku mienu miensa bi otimi say ye hia power ye game ni mu tikano na wose ko di kan free ho aye officiate no e kan ye paramount ontimi enyi free mu da referee say omutimi nya omo de ana say ya jeje omo so ama nyoma baku mienu miensa omo asetena mu well being no anko ya the kwan on be fast will be influence game no negatively no higher e was super so mentally nipa no ni bottom nye enyoma nko ye emfa ma no
okay ref now so bob say on the wife for them the two kwan sa bob say the wife
now coffee now be man pressure imagine and kwase na me
what can o say o scan beba after match day 5 no what can na scan man
to no sa no the rate e higher so no ampo be fa phone afre team a obo home no kra no e wo soro just that e bia impie e ma ye hunti e ba ni say mfonyini ni twa kire wo say wo yesa na wo bokwan na to no say referees no omonye more corrupt and e ba ni say entimi embo antini sem de o kan bebre e kan bebre na defending no ba bi wo no ma hu say o ye adwuma but they say the bigger picture no omo you know more attention na nyan capture honom emo munya sa adwuma nti no obeka say they are not really working they are working there but adwuma na omo ye nem say dodo na akwa ye dachin there but na animu ye ade na still ebe hamper in game no which I officiate no e ka ho no eye invad sa anye ba kwa bi aba mienu sa won hwe ya won say yakasa without the referees in game ne teams no omunwo musika omuntua players ne ka fine no munye bibia de okogina mfinfin adi no sa 11 no de okogina omuntam adi no ama game na successful no sa na ninje na nyoma enkoye emfama no or a corrupter or best say BBI, it doesn't matter and faho any akatua ye dima in players no any how well ye treat in players no any clubs and inti racket me sure say any dadwin or person ye but and yes I wodi no so ni ho a mo person mo beye but them say I say titindia na ya na referees na no ye treat omo ye treat omo right I say omo sika no ye fan say hobby bi e no mo de ye enti omo kra no just a game kokodi identity you say you out this set of amount A or amount B but you who ni say omo adwuma na omo ye critical important vital boama ye game no grow to the level a person ekona ye be chance ye treat omo ye na omo ka no so no omo sika no ba ye na ye be tia to hokra so omo nje kra mpona de emfanto sika ne nda ho na ehome eso ya na e dia mo.
All right, me da say FKK and Yaten Kano.
The real sports is
caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
My many messages nibi on this segment. If you're not fair, Yantua so. Also, me should be can't someone be rich. Be a rich footballer in the Ghana Premier League. Just Osman Eyano. Osman. Over to me our Ghana League. Over to my boy. You got to go has everybody.
It be much. It be much.
As FKK pa manage what? Mensah throw the fire. Calipo and our no so no. Anyway, Ediaba. Miss Ruby, I agree with FKK to some extent. And if a referee receives a token or a gift from a team, it's a form of bribery. What has he done to merit that gift? Our GFA as a body is corrupt. How much more the match officials? Okay, my man, Emir phone line said now so bra so be Ghana League a few games to go. Referees no rack say empower the omoka or Trisikana onya or change Sikana ma nti referees no nya botre. But the tebia and scan there. Omo betua ball so dey scan nya my kra no ball no dey referees no on be koso edi eba omo do muska be mo
e betia sem do baby o ka say enche Premier League clubs no e beti good news
of course
or in the next couple of days few days one ka say next season and after the season
good news
next few days you beti good news about sponsorship
well if course net here from us 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354 0244 408354. My family first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Miss Ruby, good morning.
My patron didn't baby your friend free.
Miss Ruby, I was on for the number 2 when you kept course out no more.
Nana, it's you no pay.
But that's it. Imagine Miss Ruby. Encore about Chima, the match is today. So about league if you don't tell coaches go. So I can say, hey, Sister Wangala de Genya Pasa. Hey, Denja. Should I go what to call one check? Hey, because cut today, no, it was a to an citizen. Or the citizen. Hey, bye.
Meda say, I would say, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Subi.
Boboski.
Miss Subi.
Boboski, it's you.
Miss Subi, I'm welcome morning. We're free here. And when the play, Osman and FKK, what say one word, don't walk more giddy. Miss Ruby, you will come back. Doctor Simple what young car, what demonstration, of course, right. Often referees no dwuma wɔ yɛ no wɔn agye ho wɔpɛ nkyɛn na wɔgu dɔ wɔyɛ nti sɛ wɔntua wɔ kawa nkyɛn de match wɔ hɔ referees ayɛ nkɔ bɛdi yɛ pɛpɛ wɔn awuki wɔ match wɔn a wɔpɛ wɔnim bu yɛ wɔ nkyɛn na tɛm yɛ awɔ nti ada ne nkyɛn wɔn kɔ wɔnyɛ demonstration because wɔntua wɔn kaw wɔntua yɛ demonstration wɔn nkɔmɔ wɔn wɔnya wɔn awunim bu yɛ wɔ. So we need few man and can also we get waiting that and can Sunday matches if they are not working uncle and then Guasaba. No way for your uncle. But that's it.
Okay, Medase. Hello, good morning.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Komseni.
Miss Ruby.
Komseni.
Ejemiala, Ejima Eye. I got your boss, they continue to Wusika 5 months and 10 or that.
David,
Oh, you this will be. As a little boy, you would there. You get the matcha. What's with your cup? And no one can there. We take 5 matches and now 5 and 10 where this will be. Say, you will be there. If you go to market the mass of Naz, actually, who go now, who put your corner. Nusa will win there. Nusa will win there. No, Uncle definitely, match with the eh? When you be bishop, this will be our 18 way put a kind of crack when you meet. You did the WFC, much better with Yara when you give to walk to come. Let's say maybe to walk to Kuma, next 5 months. Over the German, Miss Ruby. When you made us say, they're telling us, FKK, yes. 3 months out. For example, I said, Nami Jumano, and then we can be on a referee be able call. Say, week will be called, maybe next week now one call. Oh, from the Crank, say, be within better 3 months, maybe with DB a best
2 games,
6 matches, 4 games to be. And tell us, and a couple maybe a 5,000, 6,000 bar, a more drew. But said, you bought so many call every year. No, be the bad 3 games, woman, and 2 games, woman. Now, what train, sir? As I did, ever hiding.
And only idea, confusion, man. I said, they some misunderstanding, but say, oh, say 2 a year. Because they can within 2 months, can I say just 2-3 games are issue.
Of course.
Young Koyanki Camboan on them, Munti, or more can.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Maso Pomani.
What's a Miss? Woman.
Yam, who you pa.
I referee was okay. Referee doesn't mean anymore. I want to win you. I'm a 10-year-old. And to make a marriage mark for the best man, maybe in Jamaica, from drama and country. Because a referee was actually a 40 million. I know, so I know them going on. I know, but for them, they're going for winner.
Okay, me that say, hey, Nanka referees, you know, I almost FKK. Yes. Almost expected say referees, no, I won't call strike. Hey,
now we can say, your referees, they say, yeah, rag be more. And yeah, rag. They say, F Kasa, and I manage you with Tomo committee, is that Chama, and he say, assistant rag for an annual mobile bonting, or former referee, me refinity. No chair a committee and as association. Oba because onim say nyoma bebre ho ai ha omunyo mo be kan ba say ade na beyond them omuni power and the will power na ombetimi dia make any difference bia until the only thing I say ombe share ideas if any power be fa opa onfa enti say o ka so mo ko demonstration there. And yet,
Nippon also the passion to be a referee. Who's about to make the referee now could do
any more less so cry. I think the demonstration there, the last number consider and can't cry.
Now, what say, what can't see can was them? A chunk of any point for list him. Not a referee, dear, so no. I can't go on. Every company also or enjoy a Jumana way or enjoy Jumana. Not man. It's an Aboboski.
Boboski can say, me and soon, Mamo. So, me and Sumo because of one I caught Nasi. And on one cassa design a way a befaso. Idea, no, and Kaya. Seka is canning by a mube.
Maybe I come on a bomb pie. I fake up the any ready any pie, Osman. Ever told my old them with them. Oh,
integrity.
But I said,
yes, obviously. On Castle Sika and Boa no found one.
How do you travel?
Oh, Mekoba.
And I didn't know about
the
way can you come complain each other?
Oh, sir, I didn't know. Oh, the way I should share, dear. No, sir, dear, can I say a Robbie on ma within a month? No, maybe I would do 2 games. And in 2 months, no, I did be when you're 4 games. And yes, I didn't know. Every month, Biano, you bet you as Canadian mamma. But the moment I over train, Nancy said on the Paquana coin, Uber Busunidia. I was in the Paquana Casa. Also, Casa.
Yes.
No. Na bibia so da we say bibuakem.
Of course.
Na one no kra na say. Na de na saba baby bre. So what I'm saying is the facts so mo trans so mo yen sa hihye no on the part of the F you know. E wo so mo ye o mo afamu de.
Of course, you say
because sa sika should be a money a. E wo so mo prepared to okra.
Of course.
And sana input time na ba be so. To beginning because from the word go nani so mo te san hihye na say as F one who control that body no. Until the who debate me a person, but I say, ono so etie omo ensem na omo kan because physics can shut down also. And said the message about Franny Diabe say only referee be din komo ono so ka chen say within the month the number of games now be now till the moment another month ebeba be ka ho no na de no pile le doso and it no be din and one the issue na ba no.
All right. Tino, Osman. Yeah, we can nobody games. Why? Referee be no cost strike. Why?
Ruby, you see, if an ass one share, pre-financing. What are your power crum hadi? Inti Bibians see one kwende. Next season they bought 34 matches in the Ghana Premier League. If you may be spend the $500,000 on the referees no. About to makako peskibiz at one. Ebi as can under one form but there can be some sort of arrangement. Ebi a whisk be bar, not to a film. Blasters when the man away. Abandon pre-financer. Yeah, competitions one was what once can be with a film. So why can't we do same for these same clubs and another the referees? No, is it because them by Yaka Wahade na Yanasu Yumuno? Is it called as no? They feel that referees in Pumpo I don't for one because in a week, you know, Okawa match na Sanya careful umpa. Siko Benyano.
Oh, allegation na dia mo ya Hana.
Sana waka no.
Ya who be maybe by a who bad e be
anti. But Woski Sharks was a
charter. Oh, na esi na sisi ya.
Okodo still now.
Why?
I don't want to see.
Okodo there.
Yes, I don't want to see musu the same kroma. I'm not of your humbi.
Eno na ha, eno de hu.
I don't see a true.
But any evidence be see there.
As some no resist ya mo we si pen no. Na ye twa no ho baby. Yes evidence. Into I don't want kodo kroma ade. Into say free. Na say case matches by 6 weeks in. Won't you okaw. Na say if you keep course ade, Erko Kumasi. If you keep course ade, Erko Volta region. If you keep ade, Erko Western North. The muska kanya wa himfa. Me was we busuafo. E betiti e be shatter. Who security point important. It be one of them ska when you finfa. It will be that idea na kase for the young cambo at the end of the month into inform one. It is even flawed. You should tell the if the skin as my referees no on someone. Into a few the second one so when you bofu krona. Whether you at temo say divide this is the same thing. Yeah. Because I get 500 cities in there. Now but some 2,000 now the same thing. What has changed? It's a scan also now. One can hear one first scan of one can Ricky be an walk was about to my dispenser. Near to one scan as I'm one. Into the referee because the match wins in the air. You can't charge the person. But in this quite a bribe be that's a front of committee in him. A business no mean scam was about what can you do?
Hey, and you're not so bad. Mama Fakala away. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Miss Ruby. Good morning.
But you didn't be afraid. I Collins near.
Miss Ruby.
Collins.
I'm come on with it now. Representing Angazara Piscina. Why are not that? Because you know, I come one hour over behind. You've been central region. Last season, Division 2 with the Scano. Omunsankai, this season, and Omudi this season, Kakasas are ready. Abubuso. But still, we could be our own game. General Cano. Is an abe F1 qua near you, dear Felis. Oh, you and him now, Coca. Near you, dear Felis. Say, you try catching anything. Meaning one referee or Premier League, no Premier League. Last season, the first one we get the new list about near Queen of Film. Say Adena or Cano Creno. Near Queen Jeff near the number Division 1. From again or you didn't free Premier League at anybody Division 1. Enti Embenvono Omunyo Munomaye.
Okay.
Entina Omaji area free brag in Sama, Omunu control affairs. Entina my equanism. But I get what you are. I'm coming one of my faso. I boycott the leg. The town of Baba. Oka. Sa me who ya since I started there kind of like me kind of like me who ya ever got said tell you with the refugee and you mukada. And the town of Baba 21 games. Easy.
21 games they boom. 21 games here. E boom pa Collins. But I say my for front so now you have any segment we see. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Ruby. Abome.
Me pa tell me who you pa.
Yeah, Kobe Dimples in our
Oh, Dimples it you.
Miss Ruby and paid my mincha when we see point and with my phone. Find my maximum mood.
Missouri, no more can I think referees are some.
Sikano 21 matches debut.
Missouri, show. As a referee, we are Juma, and I need to be a Juma way. Yentiaoka. But each and every time, Biano, James, a Casamunko di Jima, na Mujimi Kanamoko. I had not one of your sister station presenters number 4 cassette. It may be our way, we suits, over tie, Ukridman. Ah, Yentiaoka. So now we need via no one in the Panya of Faswa, we need Ska, a way Juman. When you say Juma, we need Ska more. Yentiamoka, 20 matches Yentiamoka. But you got some good game. No,
but Selpa, so I said, Nipan referee, Jumana will be a teacher and you'll be a doctor. And the bankers and then one Juma or yet, man, Casabia, and so our chronon to our quality referee. No, what do my what do my
Nebo, Neba, and who Jumana way, no, who do others away Juma way, agreed. Matthias is away Juma way. I didn't know we Jumana Yentia, like Yentia can you secret match and our phone. We need Jim Van Show, because we may be our way out, just go. Oh, it's about time of the referees, Nagas, almost to make heavy more. Since you have a game, Samuntia Scana, games the debut. Oh, Scanamuntia, I end the game debut, but you got some Munko game and I'm with Jamaica. And it's not Magana football, Musa, Nina on Magana football as you. Because when you say, so far, I gave no pap within the Yentian can. Sika Ubenya was arguing. And just to see the pain. Oh,
comedian force. Okay. Okay. Medase comedian force. Mama Fawin can't on after ya. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Maybe I told him baby or free. Maybe I told you on a pay.
Miss Woody Martin there. Then I young watching her papa. After 4 months with the Batman. Miss Woody, well, I tell you, next 4 months, and I 3 months, we shall call. I'm a scared of my doctor's school. Eh? And today I go and left you with the ball open. Why should I have one of about Never man and Mensah Kawa every month of Mr. Woody. I have to see. You want one show into a coat, one show into a canal from Jim Gunham. But my father and Kaka, them a man and a can. And come, I point to them because I'm Mr. Wilson to Monko. Let's go. Yes, and never could done. I will do it to me. And I don't stand on a heart of the way. Yes, I could Santa. Me ashes, what will that?
Me say, me last call any. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Reverend Konyani. Reverend, it's you.
I do back on my holiday program. I find very interesting. Now, and show some more David Kimu. It's KK. The build of our building are very positive and the right direction. Better not to just also at the same thing. This would be a person with this storm. Say, when I'm a referee, one co-professional, the football mobile. Yes, when you're born, you're born, you're born, Ghana, no born in the home. In the shot here, not say a game. No, compare. I think they compare to Abuchi. Jenga, Inter Milan match near Basa. The Democrat match in Rome. Who said, "Dog, you pa." Na papa bi job say why is it Ghana dey no yan chat sir because the package born here oh it's been from the top the piazza is watch Ghana football we go Chelsea and Man U uko so Sunday kwapuna aso ko bi preach say na Man U baba no bi ade mute ko yebi yen ko Man U say what are we doing, what are we saying? When people for your leaders to know bomb or minor. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a parent. Yeah, that's also fair now. Do I drink share at the buy? Okay, yeah, the segment needs ya barman on insem so Osman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Aye, yeah, the segment needs.
Yes, of course, Ruby. Me no be biya drink. You might say, yeah, I think she shared 2 follow that lay
of
down.
Course, I know.
Not sure. But the moment I nipana a na agreement today, match every month to be a motioko. After you have 3 months, 4 months, scanning back. Now you are very comfortable working. Or tell when you put on pocket mano. Shamana who there, BB womb. Shamana who BB womb. Because Ebia, he gets more than. Da Mr. Canadian poet to Poro Benyano.
Ebia, Juan on the da.
Oh, that. Babin post baby out, walk.
And you are da.
I know the was going to walk. So
I was a chrome had a preference and yeah,
preference. So our preference. But my preference, let's say I'm with hundreds in my preference. But my rate over the weekend, no. Then when you buy 5,000. If you're on buy 800, 900. It's not profitable. Into a corner that is the main reason why young games will come hard in Ruby. Yeah, to me, yeah, my game no grow hard because yeah, my normal. Until the young to me the club see they speak to the referees. If you have catch all man a bribe, or look at the talking. Into all can for them. Much I'm rebel. Me pe hotel A, me pe the mate when we be pay. Then you know on your form of bribery. In the ethics of FIFA, you are not supposed to receive gifts. But young referees you want to give to Krum Hadia. Yet no Kromade, you benya FA present. Kind of one more gift now. J back one cousin ye. Yanti will Krum Hadia. It has happened. It's in a reverend corner. See, let's be sincere to ourselves. It's a mission me feel that yes, sometimes why isn't. But so come on, Kuti and Kefeno. Up referees once composes. You know all your divisions. You can get their money as at to. FIFA is coming over bar. So yet to the extra $500,000 as at to there. Immediate physical. Ruby, the smart way some of the government sector workers be more in there. Abandon to escalate from court to be mukawa. Nobody's gonna quite TBO. 3 months no, obey home for soon. You see, but if for my cat, that idea way no, when they be in the winter.
No plans on budget a start time to Canama, but I'm matching a mountain. I'm at the Nayasano. And to the Yanya would say, oh, FKK, yes, you are.
Or be can say,
how can say?
Gather ha, Yankopa Dumara qua. Yet ya some dream wo bia nsi ha bibia inside that ye bibia nduri gu ye ma ya sha se sada so de bia ye bre bibia ho de bia na edin and awe edin and awe say or say charge our leaders no mo nye what is right. They have the capacity now betimi dia ye omo ewo omo ye memfa say they are able omo esa our resources no dia ka ne say ombe free ombe yi omo honhom e free sa selfishness no mu no mo dia baba be si sa selfless thinking no na yenya ade a yenyina benya so mfa so yesi se utiri mo embre se de nkra o yire de onfa ncheda what is obi atra se me de mitiri nya den me de me ya doye o me de me do me de mai se no atam ne rese me de akocheda onye be bia obi atim fifire wo bia ne kakse ti say one city kra na nya na yese o mo kasa hu
o se kasa no de answer maka abonten but the issue is FKK show say most of the referees were promoted under this administration and loyal to this administration very loyal
and no one there is no disputing it obi antimi
FIFA badges the man who can must keep quiet
then kind to no and I say we there na okoma obi a ono ankasa oti ade ho na ho abonso abeka back no akosha akire thinking say wo bedi ani mo akone kona man sa na referees ne ye no to mo abeto agum ye nkasa mo sika ne ba mo beje but mo de wo se mo ye pa within no mo power no omo aton de akonya so mo nye e chef na nkasa nsa power no mo ankasa 2 minutes chef na nsa omo na drive omo na control omo na ebibia anti sika ne tise ya obe pile ya pa obe ba beka obeka se me ba betua ka
of course
how many days na beteki how many months na beteki but o see e betua dia na abe no game no so okodi
can
you fear ni say obeji atuma akodi o ketua ni mbayo
so obedi ni ye no
so obedi ni ye no ni asema na meka no so obekọ akodi ni fenchem nso so
obi ntumi na ada no
obi hold on hold on issue ni na
e pakisi ka ba the man here dey brewa obeye bie so akirewa so ma kase ma ye nkoma referee for no caliposi so who should be fighting for them and I mean just say good morning incoming I say I greet you and your crew. These FA members are not good managers, but they are mismanagement team. That is why they are doing so. From Moses Arthur from New York City, I got to China. Also do the buy. Good morning, Miss Ruby. I told you yesterday that if Inter score, okay, kind first goal, then there is no way Barca will win the game. Yam right now, Faye. You made him come over UEFA Champions League, no MUNFN, Conference League, and Kastle 90.3 FM Sydney Robert Mensah Sports and Edema one. Yeah, Bana Fay. Yeah, be didn't come out. I'm on same. No, China and a gun and a 20 year boy and first game. I won a 20 nase and none of pay ya 15 minutes ago in the squad and a bab on Tintino. But Metete said Jerry free. Yes, a for no, the team no say. Or only 2 games for a tournament nase. Oh, we are almost Spain, or my body born, or Munya Dadia, or more than the Bema Ghana so may. Omra, you made him come out. Ghana,
are you ready for some cool charts?
Hey, I for better for worse, so Kastle FM.
From 26 times to 30 times. Play pick 1, pick 4 in at least 2 of the 3 daily draws, and you get a free 2 Ghana City bonus. Dial star 946 hash to start playing now. Game pack is regulated by the MLA. Play responsibly.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, if you get your own data and call packages, falla! Made For Me bundles like the way you want them. That star 530 hash, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
When I get home and want something quick to chop, everything there inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy. Kivo carry mix, eat a bio, chop 'em anywhere, eat a bio. Kivo carry mix for your office, boarding house. Kivo carry everything there inside, groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water, so kiss made easy. Kivo carry mix, eat a bio. Kivo carry.
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Soakings are easy.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sydney Robert Mensah Sports. Yeah, they my war. Yeah, but man on it. Manchester United. The Leon fast one and there. It was Summer Mez. Manchester Amorim power. FKK. Are you ready for Amorim's power tonight?
What power?
The friends
Powerless.
Confirm say Maguire. One in your Bama Kobi menu, almost some by a Duma and there. Also, good morning. I'm darling boy from Abakem. Inter will win the next game by 2-0. AK Abakem commentator 1. Ameri and I'll do it at the buy. Now, I say all those teams that qualified to the semi-finals were those that played the first leg home. So all those who played the first semi-final, first league away will qualify for the final. Segaf and also no anyway Eddie Abba. Now, I'll say please, who is the richest player in the Ghana League? FKK.
Yes.
Who is the richest player in the Ghana Premier League?
It's more tutu kwan kwaba no.
Ghana Premier League sisi ya ebo.
Ana make more tutu kwan kwaba.
Guso bona ha kwampo kumono ni we mo no.
Be
wo sika.
Omna sika be wo. Ba say ahapa locally. Ebi abekọ ha si team no akọ hwehwem. ebi akotoko team no so no akwa ebi amedia mamo obekwa akwa hwiem kakra but say Richards there na say ne beka no ubisa
you don't even know the salary some take it. You don't even know all my who sika mo genti you whether no hu fine so tonight Man United all the way to the final. Big shout out to Red Devils, Gospel, and Red Devil for no. What the way, Eddie Abba. Good morning, Miss Shubi. I'm all from UCC. Trust me, we are going to play UCL next season. What team am I supporting? Chelsea. I don't know the team that you are supporting. All right, Denny, come on, Osman.
Yeah, Miss Shubi.
Denny, come on, okay.
I don't know way. I should do it up. Now, under that UEFA Champions League, or Barca for 1 fee. And a game no Cordo against Inter Milan. And Ruby, it was an interesting game. I'm very sure there. Ubia Onya Konya shared the 90 minutes of football and I really enjoyed the game. And then action and Casana we have both called making the voice. In fact, why analysis in now? A human don't come a game no or a game of two contrasts. I mean, actually Barca for no soft football. Yes, one for ball to form no one ball. Now I enjoy a game no. Inter for no chair the young fan who didn't finish him. The young buff physicality.
O share no game no ko hwe Arsenal dey Arsenal cruise.
Of course, then my game.
Oh yes, Ruby. Not an interesting game. No, game why fair. To be honest, let's be sincere to ourselves. Not a game no fair. Now that before the start of the game, yes, come on about the history surrounding the two clubs in Yanano. Obia Nimbo and I come out this season no. Wait to after that once one matches are not expectations in there. Barca what's in if you know. And then the minimum will be okay, the Barca we're going to lose the game. In fact, we're even expecting them to win the game. Okay, if you predicted that, and that was good there.
I can't say Barca be losing here against supporters.
Against supporters,
but don't be analyzing the game. No,
of course.
I'm not sure you get people that.
Of course,
yes. You say more against for ya.
Yes. But we now see a double chance into no. Double chance was not what also. To.
And you walk per se.
Matthias, my microphone so. Do na behind the scene show more, but they be a show no more baswa.
Okay.
But say and an ekano. Basa were the clear favorite. They can't clear proud to the game. They're not the form. Yeah. Because in terms of the Champions League in there, wouldn't mean right to of Inter so cry.
Of course.
Because no most so performing. I didn't say anything because they are against for because Barca Madrid weekend so of course support
okay,
I say it should be before the start of the game. Not history be as I'm sorry Kodo and after the 90 minutes of the football, so history be Kodo. And the history of Kodo for a brains of Lamine Yamal before the game. No, now Wababe, the second youngest player in the history of the Champions League semi-final no or Kakobobi into 2011 no ya Brent our friend or yeah Julian Draxler for Schalke 04. No, I think he was 17 years, 226 days. And Okokoba is the youngest player, and then Lamine Yamal, Bebe, the second youngest player, 17 years, 296 days. So clearly, now he has also a very interesting going into that game. No? But name Lamine Yamal, he really wanted to prove there. This is the moment that some of these appearances, it doesn't really count to Honum. But then Mobile in the game, and Obacha the boy, he's ready for the future ahead of him. Instead of the game, Barca, as we already know, they went in with the 4-2-3-1 formation. Dani Olmo as the number 10, and then if you get the wingers, so Lamine Yamal, and then Abraham of Rafinha, then Ferran Torres, so between will lead the attack, the midfield base, Ebenya Frankie De Jong, and then Pedro Honum, and then the back four, Jules Koundé, Paul Kubasi, Inogo Martinez, and then Gerard Martin. One of what was start here, Shes no Tumojina, go posting him. On the part of Inter, it was very stark clear. That is their formation. A cut to 1 pa, and you made them going for the 3 back. Then we will use another or 2 wing backs, 3 midfielders and 2 attackers. And then the surprise inclusion of Boba game in my one, ya Brent Self or Marcus Thuram. And I was very happy in the sense that in the days won't come over there. If you look at the partnership between Thuram and then Brent Self or Lautaro Martinez, you'd understand why I'm not interfere bumpire the boy on your feet. No to number game on for more honum. And no to more prove you or honum. Game on Kasanka says as a Ruby. Just start saying you know what Inter will do. They are going to defend in numbers. Counter breaks watching FC Barcelona. It's in less than just 40 seconds of the game, Interprove there. This is how we are going to do it, Honum. Especially using the right or your flanks, Honum. No, that is our brain telephone or your dancing them free side, Honum. They will do that, Honum. And the Basafun always they are going to operate on a high line. Once they are on a high line, you know, then going for the counter breaks, you know, going with the speed and speed, non physicality, you know, then you'll be able to get Basafun one defensive Honum. In the sequence, Bon Otumosi or Baya, Basa defenders were caught ball watching now. Marcus Thuram, I think 33 seconds or so. And Otumonia Dama back heel, no, Otumosha go, no. They were caught ball sleeping. Because now when you're ready for your Dama action, no, and that is what this year's Champions League semi-finals, no, will prove of Honum. Into game PSG versus Arsenal. We saw corner page what for that was on first goal, no. In the first minute, second minute, 10 minutes, fourth minute, pressure under pressure. And I was in my Arsenal as a team. And then the Interphone do the same thing. Once I cap and Ankasano, they exactly had their plan in there. We are going to move in. Yeah, on such a bus of one defenders, you know. Then you two young goals, and you go anywhere now. Young defender Honum. It was a very good goal. And a Marcus Thuram trained at Oyela Masia Honum. Or movie on Okonenim. And they coming back to FC Barcelona a bill. Oba Bashoy Dama wonderful goal. No. Now Ruby say feel the Barca goal no na there. Marcus Thuram no go so yeah fair. And the pair I bring tough no yeah Dumfries no go no. Pe goal na hwe. I mean, it was crazy. That in swing and the back crossing the baby on. Na madam the Barca for no. When it comes to Barca defending set pieces now, Ruby they are not that good. I don't know about coach now you know Kodo Honum. And I've already highlighted severally there. Say your team against FC Barcelona. Now say kuta that much sharp attack now. Ruby on any day you can score goals. Say nya Botasha Barca in their last couple of games, I was boy proud to this game now. You'd understand why. In fact, the last 5 Unumpono against Borussia Dortmund was Signal Iduna. We could lose by 3-1. Conceding 3 goals in that game. Fast forward against Celta de Vigo, we winning by 4-3. We conceded 3 goals in that game. Against Mallorca, we winning by 1-0. Understandable. Against Real Madrid, we conceded 2 goals. And then the game now, Sumpono, in less than 30 minutes of football, our boy no, now Barca conceded 2 goals of Honum. Until from the first minute, 21st minute, you know, now Barca defenders, you know, defending ball now Casano, now want to win money. And so I'm not surprised that after the game, you know, Rafinha complained there. One defensive setup, you know, in Yama shut down Koye in form one. And that is what I interfere next week, you know, they will take more advantage of it of Honum. It's a what the more point for now bad for getting or yeah that 2 goals, you know, the early lead, you know. But Ruby, you see, after even Inter watch your first goal, no, so I show you Barca grew into the game. Now, no, a brand of Lamine Yamal was the star manner. Oba known to Monye Jumana. Obviously was the one. Because into the corner to Mosi or Fada, or the ball 1-on-1, ne dribbles, no, ne take-ons, or to make a decision making. I couldn't also offer an up on the ball, no, I as well to also new one casa. Until there's a much of the Marqua, and then no easy for this guy. I couldn't allow me a man see or Fada, or treaty boy name when yes, no easy for ma DeMarco Honum. And almost about 3 players, they will come on to Lamiyama. But yes, in the confidence level, I couldn't also offer that or decide the game, no, the moment, you know. Baby, I the boy will be his dating for success. And that's a shiny pa. About that Trevor pass, no, or bought by a 4 or 5. Yes, all Bonia Adam Kofuna clear, but still now you kept on insisting there as no to know why. But all the baby na pressure by no, he had to take the movement no, into his own hands of Honum. Almost about 3 players. Now, Obom was now kuna otumochi the Marco, where you need more Honum, Bastoni Abba, when you'll be about attack because Equa, close marking no. Boy, no, but you were going mass or Honum. Into Otomo room more the 18-yard box, no. Then you there, the moment I went to Obajina baby. No, about to left hand side, Ruby, Sakelin is all qua. So on your goal post now, Abiano Boko wide. Other than that, he's going to force a very good save from the goalkeeper. But this time round, Obon the first one, the panel. Now, Bonnet to Marco to the back of the net of Honoma, or bring a Barca back into the game. Then I want to meet when the Barca for us watch there. When it comes to that game now, they will still grow in confidence of Honum. Now, the main architect of the game, no, aside from Lamine Yamal, definitely you would want to mention Pedri or Honum. Sabasa will know why you Pedri obviously will be there. And then the man said, I mean, who done Omoye. And so I am more there. Second half, no coach or two more uniform Honum. But Pedri changed the first half of the day. Setting over to my bombazing from 51 he should be there. Cross no to my boy, no Ruby, any other player. So you're on your Rafinha, not any other player. He would have gone in for that much glory, no. But he felt there's a bonus or 2 more checking about through the header now. then obotu no we beat oye Inter defenders no into once oye da most important very perfect Ferran Torres be an otu mojina and otu mo credit ball to the back of the net 2-2 honum into around that time no Barca in the first half no they came back strongly, in fact dominated the game in terms of ball possession, in terms of the attacking threat, you know, both sides of the attacking even through the middle no Inter defended in numbers. At a point in time Inter players in nyinaa obi abekọ coordinating yard box nim na wo defend honum hoping that watch the ball now some 2-3 passes bi no obotum na wasesem na wotum na wakọ n'anyim Barca for sport highlight no almost every time bia no na wotum make that more passes no into first half 2-2. Now second half coming in no second half minimum sama Simone Inzaghi got catch and the boys no, but once they got in na Lautaro Martinez we pra offensive first half no second half no tuma mba bio into other Teremi and I was in the bed there number ball honum na menyu ansada anje honum but Ruby you cannot also blame our Brenton for new work rate honestly so onyimedwuma ne ye there onto montemika omba fifi omba defend honum omba ball with the numbers na obotum na wide the medwuma no, however ne finishing no definitely will be a problem na hwe Marcus Thuram at a point in time na so na wa bra honum, but in the second half no I saw a rejuvenated Inter Milan team. Yes, they were allowed Barca to enjoy the game no, but they grew in confidence. Now no Sebastian man marking no na wa doso at a point in time Lamine Yamal so the baller na physicality no otumoko na wa kana hwefom just to put some fear in the boy there. Yeah, in Germany first half ball na boy in second half no and about the same kind of ball honum, but yes no Barca for the chair there Lamine Yamal so to monye dwuma na the others will come into play. And to look at Abrenta from Rafinha, he was a bit silent in the game. But the moment obeyi na nyime bia no na ball no to mo ball honum, but ebia baby abaka Barca for no so be one koyi one farm honum obviously was their defensive setup at the point in time Jules Kounde be pray honum then Jado Martin no simple onye Denzel Dumfries say share that more combination na no on two tackle that on two nyahwe honum. And so now on Yaman one day, old baby no way in the film. Now if it was Rona Arrow was in the bomb down but center back on him. No mommy no go Martinez no way as no. When he went there he improved that side no. But I said they didn't stop Inter there. Once I saw one was a one tomb now one come quiet one them. In the second goal no third goal no bear for Inter Milan no. Will be the area duels for FC Barcelona. Now that Inter for one place in one height no. Compared to that of FC Barcelona no. And then I feel that Inter for no maybe second league no. They should take more advantage of the areas, you know, because the in-swingers in the bar, massive they cannot defend. Just imagine. short players. And a goalkeeper and so. And then I had a problem with him. Chesney. Hey. Because yes, will be all calculation, no. Say you know ball no say once a ring car, may move name pay. But the moment he went down, tried about the ball, no. I think maybe some no confusion concerning defenders, you know. And of course, Bandama, I went off on a year down for to share the second goal, no. I mean, it was a good performance from them. Right. But just imagine, after scoring the third goal, no, it took Barca 112 seconds. 112 seconds. And their reaction will be made per Barca for once, you know. And I kind of Lamine Yamal before the Madrid game, you know. Okay, say me there, some Madrid watch a goal one, they don't scare. Watch a two, they don't scare because they believe they have players on any day. So I kind of watch the team also was Shana, but you know what question. It did afterwards, you know. When I about talking no no. I'm share it one of Master who could two players. A coach in a one I think it was Pedri first and Sana Rafinha. It's one by no into defenders are there. The first person now born Wabanita no. Only no boss of bonum. Now we to know about no bonum until the born from Quay. Check the execution. Rafinha. Born no boy no. Ruby, I think it was just perfect. It was unfortunate. Then the Juma Yansomo yet in the game no. Born quite bonitra. Okocha the back of that time on go to more bear honum. Now I felt today at a point in time no. Right. Now Inter grew with confidence. They were allowed Barca to just play the ball no. But yet the ball now counter breaks no. Yabako almost about 3 occasions. No more corner offside no bay no. Now offside no bay no. Obi ali chana no honum. Ruby rules are rules. You cannot complain about anything behind. Yes, and Nano was in an offside position. But if you are in Sano, you will talk about that one no. Well, let's go and check what the rule says about today. Say Nimpanen Saka Caribbean and there is a marginal offside in terms of the upper body now. What do they say about it to Honum? So I want to say that's also Honum now. Maybe you wouldn't want to blame the referee for taking that decision. No. But I feel the game when said Ruby or Yazo to Moya for Honum. Two sides in your Biache, the ball no, or Bianim ball. But Bassa Fono movie, I think they have a problem. Because a what team, that's a attack or you're very good as this. Or to watch 3 goals. Now a 2 from Suno. will consider 3 will consider 4 or your problem.
All right.
The reason I'm making up way there. Ruby Sabasa Funa and careful. The next game will be film. It is about their defensive setup. No. And that Marcus Strong will pro for a long time.
Aye.
And all by the medium way. Lot time Martinez will film. If these players are fit on any day,
and what chances be my friend say to ram nyai.
Yes.
Kenya or no part to ram yeah.
Ruby on any day, Inter they will defend better next week. Basafo can score goals. Inter can score goals. Maybe who will get the note to qualify.
Okay.
And that is where the issues in one. Yambola mi yaman abado. There will be the numbers no crazy. In fact, I bet at that much stage, Lionel Messi maba. Cristiano Ronaldo maba. In fact, Ronaldo position the tender ages now. He's not there. Yes, he's not there. But we can talk about Messi because we saw him at that level. No, Ruby, I think there Lamine Yamal at this level of 17 years. No, ball bono. I'm here to see a player of his caliber, age. About that game way be. In fact, look at him in the big games. At the moment of Biarritz stage in a very high. I want to Lamine Yamal and for me, this is the moment a boy not there. Say injuries and about one career ma records are placing why you this boy is going to be there. And in fact, we are not even judging him based on the goals or no. But Jumana or no assist no and the Nakoti bought the woodwork 2 times or no. Imagine the Mugo says and call Shaya and can someone keep a car for no home.
All right.
I feel there will be all money to do not answer on Tiado. No born on because no quality is it is never in doubt. He is destined for success.
Okay.
He will be there. And the branch of Rafinha or assist in the game. Assist no no. Now in the history of FC Barcelona, and then I can the Lionel Messi, and in a single Champions League season, now we to my 11 goals and assist contribution or honor in terms of way no. But in the branch we to my stand up 20 for FC Barcelona. Name wasn't money as also now in all-time Champions League in a single goal contribution, Cristiano Ronaldo why 21. In the Rafinha with the next league in the ball. So we'll qualify for finals now. He's also there. Yeah. If you check the numbers now, then wasn't money as well to know so in your Brazilians, he is the one or two now or Juma. Dancing Dumfries, no super about the first Dutch player in the history of the Champions League semi-finals, what to know when you goal contribution of 3. In fact, now we see the money now we faith from one but for him to have done that, especially the second goal no share Ruby is some the first goal is something bearable about the Fontino. For me, I feel there. Barcelona, yes, based on their performance, ball Nabado and everything. But Ruby at this juncture, I have this belief there. Interfono, what they can do, because already 1 league are born the only competition I will go confidence over to margin Champions League in the count.
Okay.
Because Seriano 3 points. Coppa Italia won't come Barcelona already where we conclude 2 trophies because why one already. La Liga and why waje or honum. Once they are in hand there, treble no bottom or quack or honum. But Inter for me feel they will be the favorite for that game.
Okay.
It's Barcelona. I don't know maybe when you're in Yadrin.
Okay. Oh no.
But I feel that Inter for no. Boy now boy ended down. A Connie Biado, they will manage and they will qualify.
Okay, Inter your favorite going to the second leg.
Yeah, I'm your favorite. I'm your favorite, but still now you're close.
Okay.
But maybe Inter percentage wise, maybe 55.
Oh, okay. It's in a very close spot. Very close. Okay. And predictions that were in the games.
Ruby, Manchester United, work call San Mamé. Now, I want to work on it is not an easy ground for them. Now, United, Ruby said, compare one form in the Premier League as you compare Europa League now. I shouldn't have been at the game where we could lose Ukraine. By Europa League, you say, the best team in the Europa League this season now, or Manchester United, and the 2 coaches. Since I'm worrying about no one lose a game, and wasn't going to say anyone. But games now will be what winning, especially in the last game, the previous one. United doesn't look that convincing. That is the big problem. They will try their best, then you brew way, what was my mess, so what to my one home was in. United against Athletic Club Bilbao, results in yet that good honor. But then this is football. One time when she won, the last time we share one, I think somewhere around 2012. In those games in Unano, Bilbao funu bomb was in Manchester United honor. So it is very clear that in terms of history and then a lot of expectations, Obiana Jumba in the United for the Bilbao funu will do that your man's job, especially what's in the field. It is very clear. The major manu 2 coaches in Unano and also Valverde. Look at his quality.
Sure.
The last time we room in any European competition or semi-finals, I think it was with FC Barcelona. But since then, yes, I young be now or honor. But this is also another team. What about home was in the pa La Liga and 1 to 1J. But once in a one Copa del Rey, no, I bet you a and this is one of the competitions. As once what kind of way you now, definitely they can be there. But coaches now to way. Also, just in Yanni there. This is in Premier League in Yempe, but in Europa League in JC and Nadu. It will be on Monday you bring game win. Oh, very important. Bruno Fernandes would have to come to the party for United because of no goal contribution in the Europa League. No, say so, Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo, Europa League, no, Bruno Fernandes, and I feel that he should be there. Nico Williams, he's the player, but make them a difference, you know, for club or for no year Bilbao for no, or an interesting game, and I see that Bilbao 14 if you know they will be the favorites. They are not going to lose this game. It be a double chance. No be home team. United when you draw, they will be happy. But when you draw away, Ruby doesn't say anything. Second leg, no be decided this particular fixture. No, in the Bible Kesima, I for the double chance. You know, from our year Bilbao on United to score. It is also possible. No. Oh, we shall go. United bottom match go. Oh yes, in the camper Bruno Fernandes penalty. Obabona wa share. A club I work for no year Jugarden what against Memenya where you know Tottenham against Bodo Glimt for no. Yes, Tottenham for no coach no so we make statements be there. In his second year he mostly win trophies. And also check ne clubs are coach winning no. Second year be no 2 trophy honum. Premier League na nkoye. But we benya opportunity no so Europa League no so botum no obaje. Instead of menye safinism komo. Also on Tottenham of finals. Say abozintia. Also this season Manchester City Tottenham for 3 times. No Tottenham Manchester United. Into probably Tottenham for no, but this they are playing against Bodo Glimt. Bodo for no so this is the first time in their history getting into the semi-finals of the Europa League. No, and I think that they have overachieved my Warsaw or no. However, Ruby is able to semi-finals now. Probably also about the league. No, it's also very clear. About to now bomb was in I'm going to expect a Tottenham watching if you know. I think since 2020 I will see a game with you was in my Ajax no. Tottenham boy European competition game with you won't lose that. It's been a long time. It's in the what if you know confidence about Kastle there. At least if you has a crisis a draw. And opponents a question no, they are not coming in with the names no. But will be up on the efficiency of the Bodo team now. Why has it? Check their performance against the Italian clubs no. In their last goal, Lucy was a man Lazio, but they managed to have qualified. So it tells you one game management no. Why has it honum? Postecoglou, I believe in him. There no it's if you know. Game in the Bayern, they will come sit deep, defend, try to attack them once in a while. So I'm going to be different now. I feel that Tottenham, based on the kind of names I okuteno, and I want to form in Europe will fear no. Will be they are the clear favorite for this game. Tottenham to win this game. But go margin on shutdown Dawson. Ebia 2-0, Ebia 2-1, 3-1. No, I'll give it to a Tottenham Hotspurs. Chelsea Boko away. Wakoba against Oye Jugarden. We hear analysis.
Chelsea should score better 3 goals in this game.
We be here analysis. So Maresca up there finances we do one, but complete sense not they should guard against. The last game we saw what happened in the game. Chelsea could win Liga Warsaw. Or but no we lose the game no. But this is the moment in the season now. Chelsea if they want to qualify to a Champions League, Premier League you know when you say. But this was another trophy. Yes, I just Europa League no. Chelsea play Europa League. However, but the too much trophy now. As a match of Chelsea, this is what I want. I believe that Chelsea.
I'm not Liverpool for I mean now show more pictures ni bi na obi Moises Caicedo ekwo we share wake friends saying one of the midfielders.
Yes.
As is it that McAllister? Obi by say this could have been you.
Of course.
But Liverpool so up Chelsea. Anyone there, you know, at least also buy and also so why the Premier League but also the conference league now so they actually now but now science and science they say
about the conference league. Until the Chelsea would win, but I pray and hope the Copama will come into the party.
Yes, so we're leaving out to friends saying senior players, but I don't know the I'm not sure say Copama.
Copama no form no was say almost about 17 to 19 matches. Boy into me she going to me says.
All right.
Me so coach's formation now. Coach on to more share. But Chelsea will win this game of but I'm not sure they are going to conclude in the first league.
Second leg.
Second league no. Chelsea will be for about finish a human on Real Betis will against Fiorentina. The goats will play today. Anthony, East Common, they are going to be there. Fiorentina they are not a bad side. Betis for now so actually this season there. One say you want shut that when near the movement we know. But if you look at their squad and our coach no that guy Manuel Pellegrini now, Ruby you have the confidence there. Obotuno Abombozin. What's next you know? They will come in their numbers. Supporters no baba Oba be adwuma no. I don't foresee if club are from or Real Betis losing the game at home. They will do their best. The Equini Biado. My mom can't call a defeat with you.
Okay.
Even draw Pono might not be a good one for them.
All right.
I mean, Fiorentina will come with them a good squad, If you look at our goalkeeper, David De Gea, or Spain back, he understand the terrain environment, Actually, attackers now. And like I say, young boy, we black boy, Moise Kane. The numbers this season, you're very good on him. Katal the once over one wasn't, but I feel that the home team, without my advantage, both teams to score are very likely or honor.
All right.
But then any team to win this game, I'll go in for the home team. That is what Betis for yes.
Osman Davenga, you're from an SMC.
It's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM, Sino Robert Mensah Sports. The demo is 23 minutes past 8. Yebefie. Also, Mr. B. One more level up is today from Benjamin Elmina. I know you're there here. No. Okay. If Inter Milan eliminate Barca, I will stop watching football. I'm Patrick. What the way? And so idea Patrick, yeah, would say, Mamma Fabe to be a kind of fan to us on a fee. Yes, me to us so. Hi, Miss Robbie. Barcelona will shock Inter Milan at their home. Officer Beam and also the way. Eddie Abba and pay make no bro lie you that Lamine Yamal is 17 years. The boy is 45 years. Because I dream the experience. Kuno. In you are loud and clear at Abra after 6 inside Master Mahmoud Fashion Center. Kobe Dimples and Eddie Abba. Now, hello, Miss Shubi. There's one thing I like about FKK is about his prediction. He says 54-46 in favor of Madrid, and it goes against him today. To another 54 for Milan. We live to see. My name is Las Vegas, inside CCT. God bless you all. All right. Muntie we mama yebefie. And 20 no, I started tournament in the but Ghana and the Congo game ni ochina 9 p.m. Yebebo. I'm a payer, me betina say na your squad na ba na FKK Muntie ki person miensa. Me body me glass me mundi ni yem. Abante Gideos Asiakon goalkeepers no free Dreams FC. Yakubu Said Efri Mediama. Na tiewe pa P when you na me flyer yo mpacho F4 na flyer no. P ata. Yes P no the man fa P krona ma ata na ba. But almost say oye ni team no here for almost say not available. FKK HM say. F4 so omo nim ni team na so only team bia obo ho. Only team bia. Okay.
Maybe.
Defenders, Da Costa and to our young apostles. Nana Kwame Boachi was FC Sheriff. Dennis Mafo Ewo International. Maxwell Azafokwe Ewo Tudu Mighty Jets. Medforders no. McCarthy Ofori Ewo Baileys. Calvin Ahiable Dreams FC. Ishmael Ado Ewo Heart of Lions. Aaron Essel. So Abache Power from Bekum Chelsea or North Texas SC. Hayford Boahen Cheetah FC. Edmond Asante Vision FC. Ena Arafat Mohammed Ewo FC North Zealand. Ena Fe attackers no. Emmanuel Mensah Ewo Songdal. Joseph Opoku Ewo Zolte Warringam. Dennis Ameyaw Apia Kubi. And so the team no not available. Abdul Hakim Sulemana Ewo Randes. Jerry Friye CD Lugo. George Tay Nagazi Vision FC. Andrews Ejaben Real Sociedad. Michael Amer Nice Ibrahim Sporting Club. Aziz Issa Barcelona B. Clinton Diodu Apollon Limassol. Calvin and Chroma Mediama SC and Aziz Misbao Ewo Dreams FC. Enti way any squad at Desmond Affair and a 20 no. Yako PM Egypt Yako Akobo Air Tournament no Afcon no China. Yan first game yeba ebeka ehon asem. Yama sempo from way. Yanko NSA boss. Oro ampafo ankra akasa. Was it NSA no de? Omo de so no so say ne. Omo ye adwumaden pa boba Ghana ye facilities ni nyina no. Ejina yie no be sere aya yama positive news no and also and as they be a negative no kwana na entwa yie.
I think worker of the month, staff of the month is something very common in many organizations and institutions. In football, we have Player of the Month, Coach of the Month. So in an institution like the NSA, having a Work of the Month, I think, is long overdue. And also the concentration on negatives. You know, today I woke up and I realized that I had a lot of calls, and apparently it was about some tickets or some monies which I have no idea about. And as negative as it is or it was, it reminds you that we need to choose what we put out there, especially when it's not true. So what is true is that I've come to meet a lot of hard-working young men and women, senior men and women as well, and I'm just showing respect to them. They've shown me a lot of respect in the first month. I hope it continues, and I'm just showing them respect and acknowledging the work that they're doing. So it will continue in all regions where NSA is, operating. So this is the first of many. I think it's long overdue.
Eno ya sama oraya ampofo ankra editu dwa enso ewo honom se ne odne mahodo na egu akwan mu nti e ma positive ne no so che negative no ate se no aye bia friend se ne sisika bi na ticket bi na de nya so kwa no onim ho asem nti nya abotre na yenton ensem papa no ewo ho ebusa ne se nya me adoma Sunday super class ne ba so Accra Sports Stadium no ne gina bre no sempa ne tie.
You know, we had plans to make sure we get the popular stand, which was not in use for the Chad game, but that's a long-term plan. And we also had interruption with the Ghana Premier League matches being played. So once again, those stands will not be occupied. But apart from that, it should be a great atmosphere. It should be well attended, minus, the 7,000 up and 7,000 down seats. We're going to have a really good atmosphere. And we paid a visit to the IGP, and hopefully he would honor the invitation to attend the match between Hearts and Kotoko. So we're looking forward to that.
Eno ya sama oran didi ya perform kwade to just say bibia de na kwemu for Sunday Hearts ene Kotoko game no na ena ye 1st May unim say 9th May enche bia na eba esa Kotoko ne has game basa na ye kaka ye hu ye papa oran ya perform kwa say ene se ne de nyama hudu ogu akwemu a 9th May ne besa aye osom e de akai wo mo a wo mu free mo.
So on May 9th, as tradition demands, there will be wreaths laying. There will be a gathering of both sets of fans from, Hearts of Oak, Asante Kotoko. Other clubs will join, the GFA, Sports Authority, Ministry, all stakeholders, sponsors, and children of the bereaved and supporters, or those who survived and those who were, not even born when it happened. And the media, obviously, being a very key stakeholder, will be part of that as well.
Area Sama Royal and Pofankra editu. I am right now for Medin Como, Ewo and Sem Game Park Chop Adama and Nkomo Yababidi. Can I channel so? Say Oberfa phone wa dial *946# *946#. Now what play game ni be numbers no 1 to 36. Select one number. Never call draw ni muna yeah draw na say one number ni eba bontia. Sika order to a chain ye bon amount up to 30 times. A very, very simple game. Serious rewards in the day chain. Just imagine, say what choosing number 7. Now 100 Ghana to a chain number 7 a pop up. Near bon amount up to 30 times. What did you cry? A game pack chop. Very easy game. And be able be. But more than kai so far for now. Over dial *946# *946#. Over pay. Game pack chop game no. Over to me do hon so akosemu be. Yeni komo ewo efisem nimu FKK.
Yeah, right on Pafankra. Akasa bebre. And Osha just that calm gentleman and also onya aggressive, but we deal with issues, And we in church with media bana. And can if we be a professor for any you for your doctor so much to kabu fupa no deba. Osha no account about negativity reportage about NS Omujuma Mudi, Nyome Fire and facilities in home, mainly across Sports Stadium. Must say, work ongoing in the Shada in your update, But I'm sure so no Mugusua more air, whilst your be manage and win, so say a bit me use at their ball a game city say in Premier League and Shada Ambrose will be breno. So a good thing, I think, sir. negative and I say reporting negativity about no money in Jumedia ye do chromadia or no media no won't be why Jumayache over bear I think about 2 decades or so and wa woman until when him said ye see at ye why our manage a yen in casa near coin of befa soka a beba dear but the person can you know metenasia ye ma a positivity no any more and who said more mulidi in your mabakum yenumi and sebi wahanum de biana adio musu pa ye bashing. So sometimes I know be one more percent or bad on Tibes as or a strong as or a tough. Oh, and if you know more will be or yes, you man the mamo will be any nanasi bosuru. As some rab on temperatures or a tough, but almost through backlash, pa, especially criticism or more first saying constructive. They had negative, a be more integrity, ne, or more human I did their momono. And then run me tickets, me the new tremor say. Last Namika says all criticizing as a constructive on one pube be free media ye juma but say quiet personal now person discern integrity there and the on fancho or can see so about 3 times or can see say and no the on fancho be take you on into no the near movie on near queen but say nipa ne criticize and say mo juma mu ye especially say ye hu see twesika botin bi dia mamu say mum fanye sansie sie na sika no mo amahye no NCC no so amantimi anye anase mpose mo ye krampo na after just a game or two na de na sa dia people will talk nti me sure say no dia ono aye obaji atum no accept no dia call nanim but baby I trigger ye so a man who say he serious onim what he is about onim the oye the fact say sa worker or say of the month right important who say sa dia no do na no fine adwuma but they very important pa de entia omodi adwuma ne de entia wodin in fact say wo ka your football clubs here no ka football asem say wo player of the month I don't know clubs na mpu omo ho and na wo call league sentence no so a and na me free Facebook basis here na Musa La Liga for mad for post session many on a player of the month de entia no mo yesa a massa difference ne ba and obi a oye adwuma bia no eyire ne ho so obe ni ye but as ye nyina ye gum obi eye bi meanwhile fact say owura ba bia obi ye adwuma echen obi nti sa nipa no say wo ye bibi enya de be ya de kese bia bebru su bia bad o acknowledge na ema no de bia no oye willing so obe ni yam aye ne more enye no ni nakatua enye no ni monthly salary eno de wo ho a wo gidada me sure so right am for akra otisi NSA omo offices bia na so hu so obi ye adwuma bia e bia other token bi beba but with the idea yes significant metime ka say documented a person de to honom a wo abayiro ho abaye adwuma bia within a month bia no saba so body no ebe call the amawa I think say recognition kese menim menye so obe mo ka menye so obe mo fie ebia bibi kakra bi na ode be ye de but ye nipa bibi kitwe bo aye manipa wo na de bia wa ye ho a me sure say quite a long way ejinja no say on qua ahead now onye more no onye even a better and that's onye even better so me person leadership style now no so e the album ni say we wura mu ahwe say NS no more issues a whole lot of issues ebia individually mo enye so much motivated so mo nya nyoma bi ye on say sometimes obuo ko hu se bibi da ho kra on fa instead so the betu ye no mfa 2 year mfa ne ho he doesn't care and she doesn't care but at the end of the month no beji ni sika no so otua ne ka ezansa wa ye adwuma within that range no but sa nyoma nkitinkiti nyina no ewura mu na akwa awurawura mu na yiti into omo minds a makase ye nipa de bibi kitwa bi etimi make a whole lot of difference inti me pe that aspect no so etimi ade fa ne say sa worker and as staff of the month award no obeye etimi dia mom because obonim enonim said there clubs no na any other countries bia ye bobo boy abaso ena no Ghana ye wie season ya F4 anya award yi se kasai ena omo so award na no man of the match MVP ni we no na man for a question the price money no mo de mo there but ye nyina saji to mu say oh because particular company bi na fa say player bia yi no ho wie na say technical team boni din a ye nso ye de we ebe hye na mu ana say de we ebe hye na nimunyam e de ama ye nyina mpo ye de ye serious be bi on makwa ye brodo e na mo de bobo aba so ebi nso ye motorbike ebi so echemfua yes eno prosper the case ebi so ekosia eno mo edema hu se kanya ade bia o but the ogia obenya the feel no say wow say adwuma mi ye nso no at least amanfo any wo ho a edi a kire etimi de konti bibi kakra na make difference we ni pa brabom ti me sure say the waka ni nyina no they are all ade a enam kwan so baba they me den so ye say all can say May 9th more prepare towards it and also Accra Sports Stadium no more prepare to host the biggest fish.
I invite IGP Sunday for the game.
I was say security no tough I was say ding unim say and he say more try my BBC and son of my bass on baby react I was say more proactive into me pen measures in no ma okay
and pay a yakasan NSA PRO no Charles Amufa I say 500 police officers will be at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Sure, a big game, a big game. We these two teams, maybe a trem na now because ne hua. Say Ayonkofano aba be more. Oh, we because a rivalry of French friendship rivalry. Yes, friends and I think say Ayonkofano aba more than that rivalry now because say this illness and this your man sa competitiveness sa competitive nature na wo se ke bam so ko bia en fight ye hunda omo ahwe has no kotoko games no omo nim de empesa me kan but on say ni nyina akiri no omo ntimi enfend ya agro esan say supporters ni bi ono ma omo ebufuo no omo de ba no enye say bia team no be lose ni keke o but de bia owo bibi with team no epanyini bi ebia management bi ebia player bi ebia so ho sa nyoma ni nyina ya de ebetimi akwa wura ma ebetimi de sa nyoma na timi de abanti if there's some more prepare ahead of that me sure say ebetimi aboa ma nei game no ebetimi aye fefe aye kama de abanti yampofo akra for me me pekwan offer so o lead the NS no dia kan say the maintenance no still you hear say be hu a lot and can you bet that sorry na ka no lead ukwa western region esipon o ma hyase ma say work no you say ongoing dada but on be speeding it up Aliu Mahama a lot of challenges na ka no so quarter mile ho no ma no so mo speed up no mo ya Accra Sports Stadium yi you bet that sorry na for mo wie bibia ye kama na ekọ ani ma me sure say on shede nya pressure bebre e wo na dwuma no yen how nyina wo NS ho no ye kese pa no ye the maintenance culture ekwan omo fa so etu na jeje mu ne said omo sie manage no e na bia clubs no so issues no beba omo ekwa omo match day venues na say yes sika ebam no omo ntete ne said ekwan omo befa so ne bewie na no kra na Black Stars say fe ne so say me ka say sports ministry in the nation say sika by almost 50,000 over 50,000 any sika almost account we no matete na say 3,000 or so and sika mu enya so esa on tisni nyina no ya de ase koma me sure say every na adwuma na sita Lagos cities mo ankasa mo nya de na mo fire coaches mo appoint na mo fire minim say bi o mo wogidie say so bi beba ebetimi abema mo hyebre no etimi egina ya because we league no so far baby omoda no omo eda 17th say omo ne twato because Swaterman enka ho nti they say o kan ye league near the 17 teams na ebo the twato Lagos cities 25 points and okuta aka 5 games to go 15 points and they involved e doable na o metimi revive omo ana yes and no I think say yes no lower chain no so mo yiro mo ho a why not o betime na em so mo hu say champion buy no on fa anything new bia ma be kan ya o mutim but as o mo ama ne mbre bebre en wa ba baby so sometimes maka team na nkasa from the word go no o mo antutu no meyi it relegation e there but kan kase enye say o mo ye dan a on be ko no but the se fata mo so mo ko because o match so mo nye club also mo bo Premier League the yes omo anya omo adwuma yie omo sikasam ekwan a wo se club wo fa so toto nyoma se Premier League club omo anya nyoma yie nti omo deserve so omo relegation.
Okay, Osman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby. Issues about the May 7th issues
May 9th
May 9th rather yes commemoration no. We feel that it is in order. It's something not saying to me a kaka ye hu na ye hwede wo tum na yesuaze eze film. Because I they come a day and some no see in the past no yes you are from film especially this season for instance my we see now game na kai na dwen after na Napoli ni some obey ya ye nwi ndo onka ye hu biu nkai bosua azie film after just 1 week be pay we see any we Cape Coast ade we saw what happened e o mi na ye hu bi o honom Ghana Premier League matches
Vision FC
games ya tinsim we see Ruby those issues actually if we are charging Kofi bo ho up till now they are silent on it meaning why when it comes to some of these or negative issues now instead of them tackling it on no what trying to yen media mom na yen for information yen from bra na ya baba kasa ya da for ho sa asem bi sina sa asem ne nya come expect them ko authorities na we involved in and one mom no chira ko ba out then ka venue the me no see the FA is going to conduct an investigations into it now we are charging kofu no also a medium pass or a negative news in pa you know how you are going to report on it but most of the times you know so yeah some papa in tentam and they come and talk about but or bona now we pretend there she see now one na America there NS wants one issues no baba no when there are good news you come and broadcast you mon korea ya na dirusuma negativity dey dirusuma yeso ye bo ho a Ruby ye ba kan wasam meaning why sometimes I don't want to understand these things you know but it's just why I don't unfortunately Ghana had there no negativity sells more than positivity no that is our problem but on the man if they all understand the business in no and just waka say them na and I feel you should walk the talk edwuma no the one I was am mother year no say to me ye ne ya obiara bobo wa bado say anya ne yesu na say ko ho a we'll come and talk about it. It's been a long time ago Cape Coast Stadium. Me kon say bibi nkwen na say me ho a as a good citizen me to man come anu ntum you come and then broadcast those information no na mpen funa o chere what na we ye no once we tuna wa ye ne into Miss Ruby I would side with them now. Black Satellite finally squad number out under 20 now enka good preparation would have demanded there at least 2 weeks 1 week to the tournament no they will play as one boko
abrofo na my chair
do you blame abrofo no
someone will lazy players
so you are preparing your calendar you know there will play for what ma had day into ahead of time you know if you had correspondences with those clubs now
no person very sure Osman
no mama quite my point na see you dey boku ija kwa tournament then as a national team yes you are in itinerary you are in preparations you never here play ABCD from Hade in Barcelona already a month or 2 before the tournament you know and you must have phase in come one more assurance the player no baba at this juncture at this point in time and baba as not factor into your plans but I'm asking come quite there 50-50 you don't know what you are doing okoba dem na ohawadwen but then squad na tuma aba maybe make the year under 20 na Ghana you would have a history no and it says it's agora oba hoyen at least cause the last time 2021 the kwaji see enado
sure
yeah but world of Africa had we are the only country in Africa in terms of tournament the expectations you know most of the times was so it is your preparation see na say rekodam Ruby o hawadwen coach on yan cause this wonu mu there Desmond of fair obotuma kwa koyedwuma no but squad there yehwe most of the players you know Ruby me feel there this were part of the team was one to kono be na abrofra no ba kan hu bi na muhwe man ko mehu Aziz Isa Barcelona B
wonder mama na ba
of course it is a experience no zero bana at least oboboa you want to feel there obe wa ko Barca B in fact Ben Barca senior team no wa kra na kase be n'adwuma ye kakra bi pen promotion ba he's going to be part of the one time but my friend there obe pro hono ma wo so ba na bobo bi wo hono na etum akonyim ti Aziz Reba as part of the attackers no we are expecting the experience no obetum na ozababa most of the players Jerry Free is back yes also pono with the Blasters feel no confidence no was sure expectation but caution no zaman the problem with some of these players in there the moment I will test the Blasters in that so about to team be the mina I no feel there he's the real deal one can ask him more put on the foot of play no by your honor but for the person but my business will be about that it's about the goals play to the tune of the team. And I want to expect there obotum na why edwuma me hu rest of that play wom ye hu abrofo yi say be a fine na not applicable you know Ruby it is normal sometimes we see but then aye osi no onya andes ni bia e bia national team and ye pe goalkeeper ye pe striker ka asmoje nizi na nko tinefie na ka ya gbona ashim na ombo because why e be that but he under 20 that's will be unattached that na say to me from national team you won't tell me the one obobo no one want to mon can be but when you be about 20 but you about tournament no
of course Okay.
Now we said okay on a stage. You were a lot of talent. Now we'll be our mobile.
Obobo.
Boy.
Maybe Obon and Fanny Diam.
And you went to a now what I say. More clubs, boy.
Obobo, but the team now.
That's a trend. You're all to
Yakwana 20. IFKK. Yakwana 20. Nakofa player or more boss. I say.
It's a boy.
And the team in the Fanny Diam about Obobo. That's why they
go. It's a squad now, but to one.
Now, whatever can give me was any Congo.
Now, this is the Empire buying the Indian for your support. You're from Boy, the America. They say if Blasters can go well, it start from under 20 honum. Under 17, they are most of the place entire one. But to be do under 20, mostly likely about be professional players. And from there, no notch there. Say Blasters, so next year transitioner. These are the boys I'm expecting in the next 5-10 years, you know. Majority of them should be in the Black Stars. It's a coach affair. I know him. About to my Bonon Bazin. And Uncle prove no word today. He's going to be there. The ultimate, you know, or a trophy, you know. The trophy qualify.
The ultimate needs to qualify to the World Cup. Say, yeah, trophy, no qualify.
Personally, I feel the ultimate for me. Yes, I mean, you are there to win.
Okay.
A winner, but then maybe I'm send to me win money. That's also good. But I'm probably best one team there. You come back up per last 4. They qualify. That be going to win the ultimate. I do ultimate now. You are going to be there.
And was really on I've eat it for one. Eh, whoa. Is that one of you? And can and level on it here.
Obviously,
we are grow be do. And see me watch I Baba Shagan and the Dia Congo first game no. Yem for course ka chronic here for and for my drink chairman to be anointed engineering services Adama and local stories here discuss say open air generator papa patwa and one anointed engineering services. One more ewo air Cape Coast turn 3 opposite the main lorry station ho kwaju generator o de ase akonomu siesie ma upe bia rent e be ma bia rent o mo sama ntete ewo generator ho dwumadie enu nti frɛ 0248 455 697 and 0243 480 334. A anointed engineering services, the generator expert. Memphis calls 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Miss Rosie.
Reverend Konyani.
Reverend Konyani.
Reverend
Mama Koso. I pray your mom.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm sure. My family, your mom, Ghana. Miss Ruby, the campus say, with the two moody and say, what Janet, my dinner or concern of Dosso Dodo. I'm doing your phone on the money. Oh, I say at least professionalism, I say, Yijuma. Oh, reportage. I say, woman who call Yijuma. No, you phone call, as a man in the company will be easy after their mind. And no, but then you go, as a good judge, I concern with you, so we die, but so. Come for the conference, Yijuma. The NSC bosses, your best friend. Sports to the master in a more penny in my head. You see, Ponce, 3 days, never physically, but then Yako. And Yako, your best friend. Your best friend. No more brand new one. That's it.
Miss Medasa, Reverend. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Reedy.
Me pacho din baby of fan free.
Pacho Richard, I hold me Casa Premier.
Me pacho it's your age.
You go straight on my point. National Sports Authority or whatever.
NSF one, yeah.
Yeah. Estimator Omodeba out there, ticketing, ticket printing. Almost when amount of
game, no.
That's a
child game, no.
The printing of the ticket alone exceeded the amount of money our stadium. No, why? Ghana pa now women be move the media no. We should be holding those people accountable. You see, when we come to matters like this, we have to call the person who is responsible for printing of the ticket at the NSA. Now, we know calculation. The things that ticketing now. Who come at Thomas and who come for car edition with him now. No. I know more print here. Oh, Mensah. And you know, sometimes the media, you should go down to this. It's a source of corruption. It's a motion.
Okay, right. Right. Yeah, that's it. 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
I'm on a Miss Woody.
Master Pomani.
That's a Woody, Madam Patamara.
Patricia.
Sunday Potokoat. A compare fish with the other. Then I think what the quiet ball of Muska, gave a Fumiska. That's all. Among my district, I type straight to one couple my essay. I'm able to win, measure how to run. On the 24 hours of ball or DOB, and the monk of Rano, no one for no better. They were playing but don't forget that they're fighting from Gugma, Jay Mobu, just over you. Don't do much in the back of night. I won't be. This will go in here.
May I say, Basso Poma, may I say, make our say, idea, Mother's Day, ne, Basso, Mother's Day, no, and Nam Quanso bar, no, bar, no. Never sadia, now him say a Ridge Royal Hotel, and a Mother's Day, no, or Mamma Yedi, a dinner yepa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Me patcho din baby of free. Oh, coach, it's you on a pay.
Miss Udina, refuse while allowances now won't see an hour to kill. When you national service for Brower there. National service for the power 5,000, 730 cities to 720 won't you? And see, Ghana had a name, our whiskey son, or brewer, Ghana had it. The Obi in a store and look at a month, 300 Ghana cities. You are there 4 months in Punofanis farmer. And so I expect the Yipano obey due diligence or you need you money down. And to Ghana, the synonym for Ghana is in C. Yeah, it's Sicilian for Ghana had it. It's really only.
Medasi coach. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
Me patcho din baby of free.
Back up at Abba Janshi.
Can yet you?
This will be under Michelle March Moemet or Papa.
Papa, perfect.
Na Sana Incha, Nature release will see Nasana Camouflaya. Incha, none of them who be there. Said a Baswemo watch apart from Real Madrid. And my team of white Champions League da. O 272. No 2 jibble. Or you come back. Sana Baswemo will do. And no Baswemo will record it. Team of white Champions League the baby and Niwa. Why should Baswemo 2 why Jabanada? And no record them not there. In time that the mother here, the Mekacho, I ain't a bone in your pain there. Incha, straight back now, said a woman. I will see moke 2. 2 million of you moke 2 a bass or special. In the second half, we be coach, you know, why the one work here? No one see moke 2 da. Let's a train on or the boat to the back. To the back and the enemy with your bois. That's what we want to share. Interview. Probably about intention, yeah, that's a little to me.
Okay.
And then tell to catch a batter, and say, and to me, say, I am panty, yeah, chow on the top, no, or we the Inter Champions.
Okay, may I say hello, good morning. Asa Khalifa, the taxi driver.
Fantastic. Inter will qualify, what I say. No matter if it's Inter will qualify. But I mean, media for you cannot hold NSA for responsible. But you only pick up the story, circulate it for the Obi are responsible to take it on. Mamo, now means we wait back when it is there. Hey, I didn't try Munya say, Mother, I'm what to say, what I say. And then the Empire to I mean, Martin Abbas on the day. 2 classes in Massa on performance and Massa match no crime, match coming should be me. I'm a crap for him.
Okay, may I say Asa Khalifa, the taxi driver, and you know, Mother's Day never soon your Courage Royal Hotel. I am my mother, the Bayamana at the pa. 400 cities and I special Mother's Day 3-course lunch menu. Exceptional service, fine dining ambience, live music performance, and offer special gifts. You'd better hold your mouth for your mom. Come and treat your mom to an unforgettable dining experience. Reserve your table today at Red Royal Hotel. Mama family last caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Maybe I told you baby you're free and free.
George, because of Yabra.
George, it's you.
And then the pa, it's now, Obama says you come. It's a pa, it's a we know that one of the best defending team at all, yes, in Tamland. That's a trade, as a 2 boys. That depends on the cheap one, my pass, I bet so how we. In Japan, Miss Ruby. But then you must have been keke. Don't confine us in a PhD one. Those who are cheap, I am you. Okay, let's give me the